understand it, yes, loosely.
I just got bored and I learned it.
I imagine that's a skill that
You learned it.
must be practiced in order to retain.
Yeah, it really is. It's very degradable. I don't. Yeah, it's
go.
like with languages. It's the same thing.
Degradable skill. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I have some good news, everybody. Oren and Vane have gotten a little better. They are no longer staggered. They now have the sickened condition. So, if those, Brad, if you and I don't think I have anybody for Auburn, so I'll pull hers up and make that change. They will be sickened for the next 7 days. Or, sorry. Yeah, actually, that's both. Auburn for her ribs. I mean, Oral pretty much took it in the gut as well, so we're going to give them another 7 days of being sickened, and then they should be good to go.
Okay. How many are sick in the back of the wagon?
None. These are the only two in the camp that are, officially have a condition. And that is...
Because you still have Jet and you have the one commoner that has the dysentery.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, they're recovering from... what was the crazy disease that they got?
The
Cholera.
Sloppy mouth or something?
Yeah, it was
sloppy mouth.
It was a horrible sounding wet shit disease.
That's something else I think, Brad.
So sickened is a status penalty. They can't. Oh, this is terrible. They can't willingly ingest anything. Damn. They can spend an action on a success, reduce the value by 1. Well, that doesn't actually make sense. So it's just a -1 on their status penalty, which is not too bad. So their roll's basically a -1.
Okay.
All right. And in other news, so new day, right? Jet. There's additional provision point because Jet is in camp. Even though she's sick, she's still. I didn't assign any kind of like conditions to that, so I'm assuming she can still cook and/or at least oversee the cooking. So 1 extra provision point there. Kenning is still in camp. I think we forgot to do this. I forgot to say it, so I'm not sure if you guys did it on your own. But for today, you get a +1 bonus to your initiative rolls.
Yay.
Woo!
Yep. And extra bonus, your first combat only, should we get to combat, the first encounter you have, your weapons get a +1 situation bonus for damage because they have been extra sharp. They're extra sharp.
Damn, that's unfortunate. I don't use weapons.
That's true, yeah. That wouldn't apply for ranged. I don't think she would spend time.
What about like sharpening your bow?
Little arrows? It was
sharpen my
melee weapons.
And it's only sharpened. It's not like, what if I use a big hammer? Does it still count?
For what?
For like weapons, like is it just like slashing weapons because they were sharpened, or is it all weapons, melee weapons?
Well, yeah, melee weapons. What did you have in mind?
I was just wondering because, like you said, like they were like sharpened, but I was like, okay, like so like a sword or a dagger. I have like daggers, and I think I have like a bow staff, so I didn't know if like my staff would also like get that or not.
No, any kind of melee weapon with an edge.
Okay, gotcha. Good.
Okay. Any questions? Any concerns before we jump in?
Did the goats make milk?
Sorry?
The goats making milk.
I don't know. Well, like we've got the goats, but like you need 3 days. Is that what you're asking?
Right.
We're on day 3.
When did we find that first
Uh,
goat? I don't think it was
Day 1, and we're on day
yeah,
2 or day 3.
right.
yeah, we're on
So
day
we need one
3.
more day for the goat. For the one goat.
Hang on. Do we have sheep?
We're calling them all goats.
Yes, we're calling all of
Okay.
them sheep or goats. Goats or sheep, just to make it easy. They both produce milk
Okay.
and/or meat.
So
Calling adults. Calling adults.
can I shear these goats for goat wool
Nope,
if I wanted?
too soon. They are.
Damn.
They were already sheared before the
Cashmere.
before the field day festivities and the invasion.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, don't worry. Just a few more months, and I'll make clothes for everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So.
All right. Well, let's jump right in with the camp orders for the day.
Is today going to be a travel day because we're all better?
Well, we just traveled to this one area today on the beginning of the third day, so I think we're staying one day here.
Oh, okay, yep. We take a day to rest and then we move one day till everybody's well.
Today is Thursday. In game.
The Sabbath, as is all the days the Sabbath for Sebastian. I have to rest. Sorry.
So just all leaders who are not ill are in the tent. Or
Yeah, that's right. You're in there. I see this. Oh, what's the word? It's kind of a daily schedule thing, right? Standing meeting. Probably happens first thing in the morning before breakfast, obviously, where you guys all just kind of meet together, talk about what's happening, where we're at, and what the plans are for the day. We currently have 38 souls alive and 35 provisions.
And what's happening with the one that got thrown out of the meeting? Didn't we have one stranger? Or was that
Yes.
oh, that was
No?
this guy.
Um, yeah, that was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
My best friend is his name. I think it's like artist Edenar, something like that.
Edrin, that's it. Thank you.
Ingrid, yeah, yes, it's something like that. Yeah.
Edrin was kicked out
My
and
best friend.
sent to Atreus' tent.
Atreus.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
It was Sebastian.
Oh, sorry.
Atreus.
Did I say Atreus? I meant Arcane.
It's like,
Sebastian, yeah.
yeah. It's okay. Yeah, Sebastian. Yeah. I offered him safe haven from your ridiculous questions. Yeah, and I allowed him to stay in my tent. It's gonna come back to bite me in the ass.
Harness his
later, isn't it,
powers
Dave?
to fight side on.
Yeah. Well, it's like he comes back. He's like, "Hey guys, how bad do we need that army? Is it okay? Is it okay if the army's cool with burning downtown and killing a bunch of people?"
Maybe we just steal these goblins. We'll enlist them in our army.
You should. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have them
Alright.
burn down all the shit.
So we got
We don't have to worry about
37.
the tent, they'll fly eventually anyway.
Sorry, we got 37 commoners. Okay, that does not count yourselves. That does not count the leadership. No, that's not right at all. That's the wrong math. Let me try that again. There's 38 people alive. So we have 28 to assign.
Wondering how many people we have to assign?
Yeah, you have 28 to assign out to tasks for today. That does not count the leadership, like the community leaders, and it does not count yourselves.
Why is it 28?
Alan's vote is to find more goats because in the long run they will produce more food for us.
Okay. Because
I'll
there's
keep an eye
6
out
of you and there's 4 pillars of the community that don't count.
Oh, I didn't realize we were considered in the Souls Alive.
Yeah.
We're
I'll be
alive
taking
then.
four,
But
We
now.
are dead.
I'll be
If you're
taking
using that
four
to
for the
count,
perimeter.
if you're using that to calculate provision usage, do you want to take one away? Because I don't.
You still need water, don't you?
We're in a forest, and I can create tons of water.
Fucking,
Yeah.
fucking 3 people.
But okay, so you have to just remember to do that, otherwise we'll lose count of the provision. But yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I don't think I was counting you guys in that. So let me change that to 34. 34 commoners to assign.
Okay, I want another 4 people that I can have for the perimeter.
Okay.
I'll do my usual thing, support them emotionally and give them a few pointers to
Okay.
help
Was that
begin their training.
scout or stand watch?
Basically, they're standing watch.
Okay.
So that they can make sure we don't have any attacks coming. We're not going to go out into the bush or into the trees scouting as such.
Okay. And are you staying with them and or in the camp and not leaving? Or at least that's the plan for the day?
Yeah, that's basically it. I don't go off and do other chores if that's what you mean.
Well, it
I'm
wouldn't be
here if
chores. I'm
anything
pretty
happens.
sure the group is going to explore the forest today, and there will be
Yeah.
encounters that you miss
Oh,
if
that's
you're not.
today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
I'm in.
Okay, so we'll
I'm
just
in.
send the
That was
4
yeah.
on their own.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that was my assumption that we set everyone else to work and then we're the ones
Scout.
that actually do the exploring and scouting and stuff personally.
Exactly. That
Yep.
was unless like you're wanting to add your, you can, but yeah, you're missing out on the other stuff. Okay, Nessa. That was herding, I think. Yeah. How many to herd?
How many can we spare? She would like to take as many as possible because the more they have, the better their provisions will be in the future.
Well, there are
You have
30
30?
that are unassigned.
I would say either like
Uh,
15, maybe 20 even.
yeah, it's certainly the more that she has, the better the chances are of finding more goats. So I don't know if you're okay with her taking 15 or 20, then she would very happily like to take that.
I'd say 17, like cut it in the middle of that. Because the rest could be for hunting. Well, because we can't eat the goats yet until we get, them ready. But whoever is going for hunting now can get the food that we need for the next day right away before we slaughter the goats.
Uh, 15, so that would be 12 left to go hunting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, does that seem fair? Nessa takes 17 looking for goats and 12 goes provision hunting.
Yeah,
Destiny's good with
I
that.
see nothing wrong with this. I'll join Julia though on the animal herding.
Well, so Julie, were you actually going with them, or were you just sending that many out?
No, she was gonna go with them if there wasn't a task that she needed to do.
Yeah, there's gonna be a task that you guys are gonna want to do today. You are gonna want to send them on their own.
Scouting.
Okay.
Okay. So 17 to herd and 12 to forage and or hunt. Okay. Brad, if you would please. Oh no, not No, that's not a roll. Sorry. That's only if something comes up in camp. Okay. Nessa. 17. Oh, look at you already. Excellent. All right.
We found 6 goats today.
6 goats. Excellent.
Our total is now 10.
I need to put a little
I
icon
believe you
on
didn't
the
have any
sheet.
mods.
Right, that would be a straight DC 10 check. And then anything over 10, it's oh, sorry. It's a DC 16 animal handling check. But since you're not going, it's just a straight up D20. We're looking for 16 or higher.
So
Oh wait, hold
So
on.
6.
Am I reading this? I'm
still
seeing the
six.
words, but I'm reading it
1,
wrong.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, DC 16 animal handling check. Okay.
Like 5.
Oh, and that's it. I was thinking there would be like more goats if you rolled high, but
Six.
this one doesn't have that descriptor.
Mm.
So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you still see 6. 1, 2, 3,
6.
4,
Yeah.
5, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. 6 goats. Total of 10. Is that what you said?
Yep, because we had 4
Excellent.
previous, and plus today's 6, we've got a total of 10.
Excellent. Let me put a little thing on here, and I'll put a little goat on here at some point. 10 goats. Okay.
Nice.
I am keeping track of the goats for you if that helps,
Thank you.
including when they'll be ready to milk and all that.
Thank you. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. Okay. And 12 to forage or hunt. Ben, let me get you to roll for that. That is going to be a DC 10 survival check, straight up. One additional
this, Ben.
provision for every 2 by which it exceeds 10.
That's up.
It's just straight rolls though, because we're not going with it, right?
That's correct.
Where do we go from here?
You got this.
Sorry, how many rolls was it again? It was 13?
12.
12.
And
Sorry.
were we doing full provisions for everybody today?
We're
Because
Well, we
allowed to
had
do
a
full provisions.
full the
Even-
second day, so I'd say we go half. Holy shit.
even not counting Ben, we're falling a little short. Before this roll is taken into account, right? Because we would eat before we go hunting.
Yeah. Just we would say we should go half again.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So I'm just going to round down
Turn
because
my
I
meat
saw a
into
bunch of
jerky
high
and
numbers
stuff on
just
it.
now. Just going to put 15 because that looked like a crazy number there. 20, 2 20s, a 19.
And I realize I've had my guy this whole time. Can I send my warrior guy to go handle animals?
It's too late. The roll's been rolled.
Okay, never mind. That's fine then. I'll have to do something else.
Yeah. 19 to right now.
19. Okay.
Wow, been so many under 10. What the fuck?
I made up with it with 2 natural 20s.
All right. So that takes us back up to 34.
We really love 34.
Don't worry. Tomorrow we start working those goats.
What's
True.
that mean?
Only one goat is ready tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Not true. We can
Visions.
we can eat them whenever we want.
If you milk them, you get 1 provision. If you kill them, you get 3 provisions automatically, but you lose a goat.
Desperate times is what he's saying, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can
Well-
reproduce, can't they? How's that work?
Shit.
Gary, where do baby goats come from?
I'll have to get back to you on the magic goat stork in the sky.
Okay.
In 5 days, they can produce a goat, but only if you have the lovey-dovey hut.
Yeah.
Lovey-dovey hut.
Yeah, we have to build a lovey-dovey hut. We also need an
That's
animal.
that's actually the mechanics in one of my games. You have to have the lovey-dovey hut, so then you can make the animals. And
That's
then
cool.
it takes 5 days.
That's fun.
That's good.
Like, it's like Kingdom Dead Monster. That's fun. I like that.
Okay.
It's a fun mechanic.
So now captive animals. Let's do this. Nessa. This rule is going to be for you. Animal handling, 10 plus 10. You need a 20. But for everybody that you have assigned in the camp on goat detail, like, when they're not out foraging, they're tending the goats. Ooh, we might have to start assigning villagers to the goats for like.
Well, she had 6 kids. That was their task.
Right. So the 10, or sorry, how many did you take?
Well, she took 17 people today, but
17.
the kids are part of that, I understood.
Yes.
But so there's 6 kids, and those fall under her jurisdiction, and their job normally is to mind the goats.
I like that. Okay. So this will be a DC 10. Well, it's your animal handling skill. But we need a 20, but you're going to add whatever your natural bonus is plus 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. So plus 4 to your usual bonus.
Nice.
13 plus. Why only 4?
For the
Wouldn't
kids.
she get 6? 1 per kid?
Yeah, there's 4 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 kids. Are there more?
Why did I write down that I had 6?
I'm missing a kid somewhere. Niner, Aimer,
You
no.
sacrificing for goat god.
I think you took the kids one day and some adults. But we could
Is that what I did?
we could assign the kids.
Okay,
and-
I only wrote down at some point that I had 6 kids.
Yeah.
So maybe I missed whatever.
Right.
The game of life you played, actually.
So 2 goats have run off.
We're not using a
What?
hero point on this.
Huh?
Should.
Are we not using
Hero
what?
point that.
Well,
I
I've got
have
one. Well,
Oh.
we'll try it. Nope, even worse.
worse.
Okay.
Damn it. More run away.
We'll go to this first one. So we just lose 2. Take that back down to 8. And that'll be a new problem that we have to address, putting more people in charge of keeping an eye on them once we find them.
What? That's my question too. Was it like, how did they escape? Was it just the fact that it was like the people were incompetent, or there just wasn't enough people?
I think it wasn't enough people. We had 10 goats. And so the role here, I posted it in the game chat. Captive animals can be maintained, but neglecting to maintain the herd or failing this check indicates one or more animals have wandered off. So we're so
Okay.
early in the stages of this camp development. We don't even have like a pen or something to
Yeah.
keep them in. So, yeah, they a couple of them got out and went and had their own adventure.
Saving the Forgotten Realms.
Not gonna lie, the goats are kind of shit. They do one every 3 days. The check to make sure they stay is ludicrously high, and it's ludicrously high to grab them. If we just put 17 more people on grabbing berries, they could make up enough food.
Yeah, I was gonna say like probably foraging more so, like hunting and foraging probably over like herding because like that's not a bad idea is having to herd because we'll have the sources, but like you said, it's hard to maintain them unless we get things in place to where we can.
Yeah, I mean, I think 10 was a
That's gonna
lot.
take time and
10
resources.
goats, that's a lot to keep up with right now. I think
Yeah,
maybe, paring it down, right? So where her DC plus the 4 kids is going to be easy to get on that roll to maintain just a few right now. I don't know what that magic number is, but
Just a little
10's
example of math. That's
too
3
much.
provisions a day is only 10. So if we're saying 3 provisions a day is a lot, let's just ignore that. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, on the surface, but there's depth there as far as like, you know, Arcane was talking
So
about using the sheep for wool and making clothes out of that later. You can't do that with food.
we can still cut, we can kill them, take their wool, and skin them, use
mean,
hides.
yeah,
Also, the
and
foraging and hunting also would give us some value of hides, right?
it may come to that, but it's a dynamic in the game, right?
yeah.
It's part of the lore and like the story that you guys are developing. Is it main is it all important? No, but it's an interesting game dynamic.
Mechanism.
My point is that it's extremely inefficient
I understand.
compared to
I get
just
you.
getting food.
Currently, it's
Currently,
inefficient. I'm sure we can probably, I'm sure we can probably grab some stuff to make it better later on. Once we maybe get more people and get more things kind of better established. Because it's a lot of stuff. That's like future problems, in my opinion.
right?
Agreed.
Yep, for sure. All right. Does everybody see the big map of the Fangwood Forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What would we like to do today?
We gotta go up by going to the right. It's the only way.
Is that you saying that, or is that Dasani saying that?
That'd be sunny.
Okay, well then Sebastian is very adamant we go the opposite direction.
You mean back the way we came?
He wants to go back
No,
to the burning
up
village?
or down, whichever hex that you're saying we should go to. I want to go to the one that's opposite it, but still away from the town.
Yeah, Dasani would say this one.
So
He's
just
around.
Johnny wants to go there, and you're wanting to go like here.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, we're going that way, and then I'm like pointing, shifting 90 degrees. I'm like, oh, this way seems better in that case.
I would say if you start walking, like the opposite way Dasani is, like pointing, under your feet, he would cast this to kind of make your moving to create a path to follow him. And then you start walking in the air and start walking other way.
Yeah. I'm going to use my diplomacy to convince my friends they should follow me and not the dumb rock cat. Fucking earthbender cough over here. Let's see. Come on, charisma. Let's see. Diplomacy. Yes. Follow me, friends. 21.
I mean, it's all in the woods. I don't particularly mind which square we go to.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Shit.
I am a noble son. I'm me good at talk. What I'm best at.
Yes, I would say I haven't seen Sebastian hunting or gathering animals for us to live or taking care of the sick. I really haven't seen him doing anything. So right now I think we should just keep heading straight to go up.
Oh, do you suggest that because he hasn't done anything, his voice should have no gold?
I think it should have less, but yes.
Damn, that's the most elitist thing I think I've ever heard you say. It's working.
Destiny is like a straightforward when he's
Extremely
like
communist. If you're not working in the mines, you're not getting food.
I mean, you are a
you
commune
think
at this point.
Yeah, we are communists, quite literally. Uh, from now.
For now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess are you actively saying that out loud, like that he hasn't done anything?
yes.
Ooh, good.
Here we go.
Okay. I stop and I turn around on my heel and like I stand at you and I look at you and I'm like, excuse me, but you all of this, keeping watch, herding animals, hunting. Look at me. Do I look like someone who hunts, who forages, who digs around in the dirt for worms? Absolutely not. I am a wizard, both with the fabric of life and, well, the fabric of material, I suppose. I am the leading expert in magic amongst all of you. And who's to say that I'm not sitting there and keeping the community safe with my magic abilities? Hmm? Certainly not you. And who are you, by the way? Look at you with this burlap sack of a robe. Ugly and awful, but looks good on you. I just like turn away.
Was he saying that to Fallon?
No. I'm talking to Dasani. He's like, yeah, this guy's a fucking asshole. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I don't do any of that. I'm a mage. I do magic stuff. I don't hunt. I don't do any of that. And I'm like, and like, also, you dress ugly, so your opinion carries no weight.
Hmm. So what way do the rest of you think we should go? This is a democracy after all.
At this point, they're so early on that Fallon's concerns are more so just get away from danger. And whether they go north or they go east isn't going to make a difference at this point. So,
I think this is more so about the fact that Sebastian has done nothing so they can.
That you know of, allegedly.
Well, yeah, values are only valued by what it's seen as. And we haven't seen any.
Absolutely. Just wait until the freaking magic stuff needs to happen. Then you'll become crawling and begging to me for that.
Destiny does magic all the time. He literally
Oh,
used it to move you.
you call that magic? That's not magic. That's perversion, is what that is. It's not magic.
Sorry, Brad, you were saying, trying to say something?
I haven't said anything.
Oh, sorry, my bad. But Destiny says we should go deeper in the forest to get more food.
My mind's on other things.
Not that Sebastian would know about that.
Oh, right. We're just gonna follow. Yeah, we're just gonna follow. The cat seems to know what he's doing. Right. You know what? I like this. You know what? That's a good point. Who you are all mercenaries, right? Who amongst you is the leader of your group? Or it's certain, surely it's not the cat. We don't, right? I like look at you all like hoping that maybe slightly you might be slightly prejudiced against cats. Like surely the cat's not in charge, right?
I
I'm not the
grabbed
leader,
I
but I can lead the group. I'm a master tracker.
Ooh,
I can track at normal speed.
I grab the cowboy hat off my head and I hold it to my chest. I'll do a little sermon about our recently lost leader.
All right.
That's okay. So who? Yeah, we never did establish that. By the way, what's the chain of command? Who's in charge
Well,
of
he
your guys'
died.
mercenary group now?
Well, I think if it's seniority, I think Fallon would be next. Because didn't we say that it was Hunter who'd been there the longest, and then her, and then some combination of everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have on my old notes for Hunter. Yeah, I've got the chain of command, and at the bottom I put the worms inside the dirt, and then Eden. So he was definitely last.
That hurts Eden.
I mean, that's just because he's new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you were the newest one, so yeah. And Hunter kind of had a weird dislike towards you for some reason.
All right. Well, which direction
No.
have y'all decided?
I mean,
Well,
I don't
we're
know.
just
Sebastian,
thinking definitely just quickly look at the sick people. Make sure that they're not dying.
Oh yeah, before y'all left, yeah, you discovered basically what I said at the top of the game is that Auburn and Vane are both improving, and that they show signs of being fully recovered in another week.
okay. But they just have the sickened condition, and that's it, correct?
Right.
Let me look and see what that does real fast.
It's a -1 to their rolls
Because
for them.
okay, is question just for us. Is it possible if we wanted to? Can we bring like Auburn with us? Like I know she's not 100%, but do we want to have her for healing magic or
You could ask her,
leave her in camp?
and but she would politely decline.
Decline. Okay.
I'm just
That's
not
that's
there, honey. I need a few more days and to be right as
oh,
rain.
absolutely. I don't here. Oh, I made this for you, by the way, and I give her like a little pocket square. It's made of cashmere that
I
I
could
made.
I could heal anybody that gets hurt while you're out, though. I just don't feel up to trekking through the forest yet. But you guys get cut or scratch, you guys come on back. As long as you can get back in. Auburn.
Oh, that's so nice.
So a little
Eden.
lore that I found as you leave the camp for the second or third time. Terrain in the Fangwood is difficult. Rolling hills, gullies, sudden drops, house-sized boulders, and thick stands of undergrowth make for a confusing and treacherous landscape that generally prevents travel in straight lines for more than 100 feet at a time. Strands of
Yeah.
ancient elven magic sometimes cause the terrain to shift seasonally, rotating copses of trees, raising hills, and uncovering previously hidden canyons. Trees grow over 100
Oh.
feet high and blot out the sun in most of the forest, leaving the forest floor in a perpetual twilight, and blot out the sun in most of the forest, leaving the forest floor, oh, I already said that, in a perpetual twilight, and often supporting entirely separate ecosystems in their upper branches. Though beautiful, the constant switchbacks and shifting terrain make travel hard for even seasoned rangers.
Fun. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we're heading north.
All right. So move the fire camp token where so you're where you're wanting to
Yeah.
go. And before we, well, okay, so when you left, were the orders to everybody at camp like, hey, this is the waypoint, this is where we're gonna meet for tonight, this is where we're gonna set up camp for tonight? is in this area where you are now exploring.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to chime in, everybody, but I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So we're like
I don't know why there'd be anything else.
I guess it
We're
depends
like
what
a
we find
traveling
here.
band, right? So wherever we go, they go.
Yes.
I feel like that's the vibe that we're going for.
Yep. And did
Yeah,
you give
I
them
mean,
any
yeah, we're like
instructions on like how to get there?
normally.
Follow the trail of destruction.
Yeah.
Hear screams and go that way.
Get there, I guess, as best as they can. And in the event that if they get there and we're not there, they're to make camp and then continue going deeper into the forest. And Auburn will be in charge if we don't come back.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's it. Though.
Well, let's do a roll. Nature. Everybody. Or
You
survival.
want to start on
Nature.
nature?
Whatever is your higher skill.
Nature.
What are the two options?
Nature or survival.
Nature or survival.
It is in my nature to leave the sunny for dead. They're the same, so survival, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Woo! 20! Hell yeah.
Pulling for the same
23.
stat.
Nice.
Okay. Excellent. You managed to get from point A to point B effortlessly. No ankle twists or falling into potholes or sinkholes or anything. And you come across a little bit of a clearing. Uh, there's some, like the trees sort of give way. It's one of the few places where the trees separate. You can see the sky, and the forest gives way to like a small, overgrown, derelict orchard and farm, long abandoned. So everything, or at least it appears to be abandoned, everything's overgrown and weedy and unkept. All that remains
And
of
even
this.
with that, even with that being the case, is there any fresh fruit on the trees?
Yep,
We
stand by.
could just
All that remains of this abandoned farm is a tumbled down chimney and an overgrown stand of apple trees. Everybody, give me a perception check.
Perception.
We should have 5 more provisions, by the way.
Okay.
Natural one, of course.
Go ahead.
I'm too busy cleaning all the dirt and leaves off my clothes to even pay attention to what the fuck's going on.
All right. Fallon, I've got something for you specific, and I'm going to IM you. Everybody else, you see. How many apple trees? Let's see here.
did I roll?
Jag did.
So,
Yeah, you
for the
did.
sake of simplicity, I'm going to say all but one of the apple trees have died due to just whatever, the age and wear and tear and whatever's come through the woods. But there is one apple tree that looks like it has quite a few apples that look like good for picking. Um, and let's just say it's within 30 feet of where you currently stand. Send something here to ask them.
30 feet,
Does
huh?
it look unusual?
Yeah,
Nope.
just out of blatant curiosity.
And
Ooh.
how far away are the
Right.
stones?
It's interesting. Just
Can
like
I do root reading to see if there's any hidden creatures within 30 feet of us?
Nope. I mean, there, you can do whatever you want. What's the roll?
Sorry.
Attempt to seek. So a perception check to see if there's any
Okay.
hidden creatures.
You rolled that already. I'm using that perception check you gave me a minute ago, and you don't see
I'll
any.
use, I'll use my tracking skills and sort of circumference the area.
Destiny will just create a little wind cat to, yeah, stay still for a minute, to turn invisible, then just walk to check out the area.
All right. All right, Fallon, did you get that?
Nope.
Son
ooh.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I was looking the wrong place. I was expecting it on Discord.
Okay.
Ah,
All right.
well then. Fallon is immediately going to make that known to the group that she spots a yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
That she spots a wasp's nest, and seems like it's not going to let us come near the apple tree.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna go near it anyways. Wasp nest. You.
I mean, we have many things that create fire. We could smoke them. We could just straight up shoot the wasp nest.
Yeah, I've got many fire things. So yeah,
We
I
can't
can
help
shoot
our
it from a.
bugbears. Why are we afraid of wasps?
Before
that's
you
why.
burn it,
Injury, allergy.
Poison.
yeah.
Could be
Have we
anything.
determined if they're magic wasps yet?
Right.
I
That
don't
would
think
be
they're.
an additional roll. Let's say. I think nature sounds good for that.
Could it also be Arcana?
Yeah, so I casted it. I'm walking
No.
around behind everyone else as they're going casting detect magic. So
Oh, because you wanted to know if they're magical. Yes, sure. Yep. Magical wasps.
ooh, they are magical wasps.
No, I was saying
Yeah.
you wanted to roll Arcana. That didn't make sense to me at first, but then I remembered you said
Oh yeah,
because you want to make sure they're not magical wasps.
like not crazy, Gary. Pretty rational.
I know. What world are we in? Of course it's reasonable.
Super rational.
We'll say
Um,
before you guys decide to go
you
fire
don't
bug
detect
on them.
you don't detect anything.
Nice. Why
Well,
doesn't Destiny just send its familiar to knock down the nest and yeah, get them to piss off? That way if there is honey in there, that can also be used for food or rations.
I don't think
Wasps
don't make
don't make
honey.
Yeah.
honey, and if you knock down the nest, they're not going to piss off. They're going to piss towards you.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's an invisible cat, it's just like it fell. Unless they can see invisibility.
Well,
I mean, they'll look
won't they go
around and see a
the
giant
nearest thing they
horde of
can
people
see?
and go for them.
You see a group of people just standing around not doing anything. Yeah, that's yeah. Sebastian will even like say that as much. Like he pulls out his book for like, so you found a wasp, huh? And like we'll tell you all of that. But he encourages you if you want to try, you should definitely go and try to get some of that honey though. Get it
I
for the
don't know,
betterment
they
of the
can
group.
stand like a good amount of distance away and just tell it to go screw with them. If it does with the 5 HP, whatchamacallit, that's alright. I can just resummon it. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, hold up for
We
just a
should take
second
cover.
because there's some information gathering I think that is happening. What did Tell me about this book thing again, Arcane.
Oh no, I have the ability to cast like a pocket library, and I can like look at things. Like it gives me like a situational like +1 on checks. I have like a library that like is like in an extra dimensional space that I can like another like demi-plane if you can. That I can pull books from, and I can like learn knowledge about things. Basically, it's more about recall knowledge was kind of like the thing.
Yeah,
Gives you like
right.
a +1 like recall knowledge and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah,
How many
that's if
times
I
is there?
cast it though.
Okay. So that was my question. Did you cast it? How many times can you cast it?
No.
A day? Okay.
I can cast it 3 times. I have 3 first level spell slots, and I'm not going to cast it just yet. I was just going to use my big brainy brain and my common sense to be able to try to suss out that information. So, what is recall knowledge? Is it just any kind of like
Yeah.
knowledge check or whatever?
The skill is linked to the specific thing that we're attempting to recall knowledge on. So
Okay.
there
Yes,
is
yes.
a cheat sheet on Nethys that sort of links basically all the skills to some type of knowledge that you're recalling. This one would be nature.
Okay. I think my skills are better used to see if they're magic wasps or not. I don't care about the nature aspect.
Okay.
I'll roll Arcana.
And
Okay.
remember that I'm doing a circumference using my tracking skills of the around the tree and around the
Tracking.
stone left over.
Um,
It's a big circle,
so
not too
I
close.
don't know how you would track a swarm. I'm not familiar with the skill enough, but you say stone. I
I'm
do
not
have
trying
a.
to track this one,
Okay, so what are you using your tracking skill for?
just to see if there's any possibility that somebody was there or something was there.
Yes.
Why would there be one tree that's still in good nick or something like that?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going
animals. Yeah.
around the leftover of the building and
Okay.
around the tree without disturbing.
Okay. So I will give you this. On that investigation, like once we you can't approach right now. If you approach the chimney, the wasps are going to attack. But you notice with the chimney that there is a stone out of place that is different from what the rest of the chimney is made out of.
Ooh.
Oh,
Very Baldur's Gate. I like it.
okay.
Quick question. Do I see if like the stone is loose or is it like embedded in there
You don't see the stone.
too high?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a Brad question. Yeah, you're about to go play with hornets.
Yeah. As far as
Oh,
most of y'all knew before Nessa spoke up, you guys were most of you were like apples. Let's go get some.
yeah. Well,
Dude.
I'll come back around to the group. And Nessa, you were our leader, weren't you?
By default, I suppose.
Well, I'll tell you what I noticed when I was doing my investigation, my tracking investigation. That there's an unknown stone. Looks like could be something, but it's pretty close to those wasps. So maybe the wasps are meant to be there to guard something. And maybe they're not just wasps. I'm not sure.
Okay.
That'll be normal conversation. So
Yeah,
whoever is
absolutely.
close enough
Yeah.
will hear.
Yeah, then Destiny would the whole.
Not be powerful enough to fight you yet, but they
That's
Yeah, Destiny would ask
interesting.
if
Is
which we
this
thought it's definitely in there or how is the stone?
I feel like we should deal with one task and then move on to the next.
yeah.
ignore
As
Yeah.
much as you know about the stone for now, like you can't get much closer because the wasps are in this tree and they're dangerous.
Okay.
Potentially.
Eden will
So,
take a knee and he'll reach into his chest cavity and pull out another spark of flame and run it across the bolt of his crossbow. When you guys
gross.
are ready. It's
How
fire.
how far can you shoot that thing?
Like, how far is a crossbow?
I don't know.
I think a crossbow is like 80 feet, I think. Give me 2 seconds.
30 short, 50 to 80 long.
Hang on a second. I have to look up something. So I think I've got like I think I probably have like reached
120. Yeah, so
120.
120
Yeah,
feet.
I might also have something for 120. But if that's the case, I will cede to you because that is probably better than what I can. Yeah, I have reach spell, which increases it. No, it's only 90 feet. Never mind. Yeah, yours is better.
We can move in
if
90 feet.
Okay,
if
we're
that's
back.
I mean if that's the goal, I think we should have one person try to attack them and the rest of us go hide, spread out, not in one area, spread out and go like take cover in the trees and go and hide because this is going to go very not good.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
Yeah,
Eat my roots?
I mean,
Yes.
they could still sting you, probably. Sebastian doesn't care about your like well-being, so he just kind of shrugs. And he's like, "If that's what you want to do, I'm gonna go hide over here amongst these boulders."
Destiny will climb a tree.
I do. I'm
Okay.
casting. I'm gonna do
All
some.
of you guys fucking running as soon as I take a knee.
Yeah. I mean, I see you pull out a
Falling from the
crossbow,
trees.
and I'm like, "What are you?" I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then like I see you doing some like fire magic over there. And I'm like, "Nope, I'm leaving. Nope, absolutely not."
Groot is going
Scary.
evil. Run.
Yes.
Yeah. Nessa has in her capacity a sleep spell. Is that going to work on a bunch of wasps?
It's an area.
Ooh,
That's
that's
very
good.
inventive. Hero
That's
point for that.
that's I agree if it works. Each creature in the
Yeah.
area a 30-foot range and a 5-foot burst. Yes, I will give that. I will say that it is possible that you could get them all. Let me see here. What do they
Yeah. So
roll?
what's the
Spell doesn't prevent creatures
is
from
it a
waking up.
form?
A creature that falls unconscious. The spell doesn't prevent creatures from waking
It's a
up
fall
due to a
prone.
successful perception check. Critical success, the creature is unaffected. Success, the creature takes a -1
The
stats
creature is
penalty
unconscious
to perception checks for 1 round.
oh,
Failure, they fall unconscious. Wow,
for a
so
minute.
there's 1,000 of them though. So
Yeah,
mathematically speaking,
that was
it's a great idea, but mathematically speaking, there's no way you're going to get them all.
Ah, all right.
That was something.
yeah, that was a good idea. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here because I don't know. I'm like between the things of like what I want to do that would be best and what my character would do, which is not in the best interest of everybody else.
Not best.
So, I mean, yeah, not really. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm okay with whatever you guys want to do. I just know that these hornets are about to sting the shit out of somebody.
Please, you ready?
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
it,
I'm,
man.
I'm, yeah. I'm crouching in a little small patch of boulders and bushes, and I'm glamorizing my clothes to blend in perfectly. And and I'm readying a spell myself in case if I see anything coming towards me, even remotely a little bit, I'm casting it.
Does a 22 hit it, Gary?
Nice.
Wow, so okay, so we are jumping into this, huh? Okay.
So to use Alchemist Fire. Now that I think about it.
A 22
No,
hits
it's
the
okay. Too
swarm.
late.
As the arrow punches the first layer of the wasp hive, the fire starts to erupt from it and will encapsulate the rest, doing how much fire damage.
Okay. So 10 points of fire damage?
No, that's 10 points of piercing, and then it's 6 points of fire.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's wrong.
And then I will, as with my last action, cast Glass Shield
And I
for the
will
oncoming
always
swarm that's about to happen.
Okay. All right. Six fire. Okay.
Is a 22 a crit?
It is not. Everybody roll for initiative.
We get a +1.
Yeah.
How do we get that
21.
+1 again?
Because
It was
Caden,
either Jet or
Kenning is in the camp.
Ah, good. Yes, excellent. Hang on. I'm doing some spell work. Give me 1 second. I'm coming. I'm so sorry.
Holy
Oh,
shit. So
you have +9 to perception?
I
that's
have
Hiya.
insane.
Yes.
negative
I got
200.
20. Pretty good.
I got a rock.
I got the job done. Goodness, okay, back to what I was doing.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to pull out our character now. Here we go.
Alright, so we're 5,000 feet away from it. That should be enough time to kill it.
Yeah, I should be plenty of time.
Just give me a minute. I needed
My
this.
Such asshole.
I needed it out of the way for a minute. Okay. Still
Ooh.
waiting for a few initiative rolls.
No, we all did it. It just didn't register because we didn't have our icons on the board.
Oh.
I can't
But we
put
all
Yeah.
my
roll.
icon on the board.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
There we go.
Right, that's right.
Fallon got a
Excellent.
29. So is that a 30 with the +1?
Holy crap.
Yes.
Yes, that's why.
Oh, there I am.
Okay.
Yeah. She is our leader.
Add turn. Sebastian got a 20.
Yeah.
Mm. Sorry,
No,
this was okay. Sebastian 20. All right. Am I missing anybody?
Ola, Eden, Fallon.
Allah's I got a 9, I think it was, or a 6.
Ben
Oh,
and
a 6.
which
Okay. I had
Brad.
you at 17 for some reason. Okay, there's your 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's everybody. All right.
I don't see myself on the turn order, but okay, it should be fine.
Or Brad.
I got you. 21. Okay. Pot's right. All right. Nessa.
So the wasps are angry and ready to attack us. Is that
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going on?
Yep. He shoots his arrow, the flame comes out, roasts a few of them, some bodies fall down, and they emerge in a cloud of a thousands angry wasp. It is thick, and the buzzing is very loud.
Oh, let's see. All right. If Fallon still attempts to cast sleep, about how many of these can she get?
I
Everything
like
with
the idea so
Levio.
much that I'm going to give you advantage on the roll, and if it's successful, I'm going to knock out half of them.
Okay. Um,
Or it's their roll. How does it work?
I so doubt.
It's 2 actions.
I just never write that down.
No, there it is. It's a
Also,
2 action spell. I have to roll. Oh, it doesn't say what I have to roll. I'm assuming it's fortitude or
yeah, no,
will.
I copied it as it was on the thing, so
I'm
it
thinking
doesn't say.
fortitude.
Well, it says defense is will.
Oh, will. Okay, will save. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a will save for them. This roll will represent um, the half of them, I guess. Let's see here. It's 3. And what's the number?
Doesn't say anything. It just says defense is will.
That's gonna be your
I don't know how to read this.
spell DC. So I'm thinking the 11.
Your spell DC should be whatever your core stat for your class plus 10.
Yeah, plus your proficiency because you're proficient in it.
So much of me. Am I looking for this?
Perception check.
Yeah, she has. She may not have it filled out correctly. It says the DC base is 10, and there's only a +1 on there. That
Yeah.
may not be enough. But
What's your what's
Well, it's
your
minimum. What?
yeah? It's what's your thing like? How do you like your ability that you cast with the
like, what stat are you using to
magic?
cast with? It should
Yeah,
be
what's
like a
that?
+3 or 4, right? Ability. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say.
14 anyway.
Should be.
Says it's a perception check.
Saving.
Charisma. Are you casting with charisma?
You're a cult, so I believe
I
cult
don't
is
know.
Charisma, I
Oh no, it's
think.
intelligence. That's
It's intelligence. Yep,
weird.
yep. There it is right there. Intelligence.
Okay.
Why is it called? I guess they didn't want another charisma caster. But,
Yeah. I'll take it. I might spec in that. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to look more into that later. Yeah, so it'd be like whatever your intelligence modifier is plus you're proficient and you're trained in it, whatever it is, would be +3. So
Right.
So intelligence
Mhm.
plus 4 plus
One.
10.
14, right?
15.
15?
+3.
So 10 plus 1 plus
10 plus 1 plus 4.
4?
15.
15. Okay. All right. Here we go.
4.
Math.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
Damn.
beats
We
doesn't
tried.
beats.
You said I got advantage.
Beats.
Meat
Roll it
still in
again.
Pathfinder
You,
2.
you, you,
Oh,
That's right. So I guess
you,
I have disadvantage. So we'll roll it again. Watch a big 20 come out. Okay. All right.
Uh,
Okay, half of them fall asleep. Shoo, 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 shoo.
Good.
So it just thins out, and half of them just kind of float down and fall to the ground, but are still alive, but they are asleep.
I
You got this.
I don't know that I do, because neither of those will help me. Should normal those, do I think? Yeah, Gary, I never made notes at the time. I don't know how we were playing, how my spells work.
Oh,
I don't.
was there a
Oh.
specific question that I can help answer right now?
Well, basically, it was just kind of like, okay, so she has access to like 2 cards at a time, but then once she uses one of those cards, can she only use that specific spell off of the card, or she only has access to the spells on that said card?
I think we liked access to the spells on that card.
All right, well, that's still not going to help because that card, the only other one that's useful to her is another 2 action. She doesn't have.
Right, yeah, not on this turn for sure. You have like 1 action remaining.
But so she, as a feat, has like a reach and a widen spell. Would that have made a difference? Extending the area of which she casts the spell?
No, because this you would have had to have done this at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. Well, I forgot she had all these feats she can do, so I'm still learning that. All right. I think that's all she can do, unfortunately. So she's diff not like I think it's gonna do much, but she's gonna have her shield and her weapon ready, and I don't know. They're probably like regular insect-sized wasps,
Um,
not big monster-sized wasps.
Kind
yeah,
of
the
wasp is
size
this?
is diminutive. However, because it's a swarm and it has the swarm trait, it acts like a much larger creature than what it is.
So if she has her shield, does that do anything to help her?
Yeah, if you raise your shield, I believe that that is a thing. It is 1 action, and I believe it adds at least a +1 situational bonus to your AC. I'm not 100% on that. Don't have that memorized, that part. But you
All
can look that
right.
up real quick.
Well, if it helps, that's what she's gonna do
Yeah.
because that's about all she can do. So
Right. There's 2 more
yeah.
turns, 2 more players to go before they go. So you could look that up for us real quick on Nethys and see if I'm right on the +1 or if it's +2 to raise a shield.
It's based on the shield.
Is it?
No.
Okay. I thought it did a situational something or another.
Situational. Yeah, it's situational. Like 1.
Okay. Maybe that's bracing or something else I'm thinking about. Okay.
Brace.
All right. Moving on. Eden.
Uh, still on the ground. I'll reload the crossbow and I'll shoot. I'll just do it again. I'll just encase the crossbow bolt with fire and I'll start shooting.
Okay.
Does a natural 20 hit?
It certainly does.
Uh, That is 27 points of that damage.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Plus,
Um,
4, 8, 11 fire damage.
yeah, that definitely disperses the wasp swarm. Um, there'll be a few that aren't dead, but it's not enough. Now we're just talking like, you walking outside and a single wasp flies by. It's not even relevant. You would just shoo it away. Even if it bit you, it's not even a wound. So you have successfully solved my wasp problem. My wasp riddle.
Does this make my kill count in the thousands now?
Right? No.
Oh.
I successfully managed to do nothing.
I
Same.
mean,
You
Good. Me too.
survived, sir.
that is a skill unto its own. I'll motion everyone to come out of the trees and that it's all clear now.
I had something really cool I wanted to use, but I didn't get to do it.
You can
Me
do
too,
it now.
Brad.
There's still a few stragglers and the sleeping
Well,
half.
It
Yeah.
was eat fire, and when you eat fire, at the end of it, you can burp smoke, and the smoke would subdue
Oh, neat.
the
The wasps.
yeah
So
Oh.
the
I
wasp.
know that works for bees, but does that actually work for
It
wasps
does
as
work
well?
for wasps as well. Yes.
Okay,
to
cool,
translate.
cool. All right, cool beans. So we have a few things that are left behind. The the apples are small and tart, but still edible.
Oh,
And you get a total of 5 provision points harvested off the tree.
Wow, pretty big tree.
pretty good. That's like what? A goat and a half?
We're gonna look at
That's
everything
actually
now.
2 goats.
That looks like 2 goats worth of food down there.
Like we go through the food.
Does that mean two goats' assholes or two goats' heads?
Yep.
Probably both.
Probably
Yeah.
both, honestly.
Okay, the
Nothing gets left
chimney,
away
the
here.
loose stone in the chimney, Brad. Um, a loose stone,
Yeah. Now that
yeah, concealing a long dead settler's wealth. There is 210 silver pieces, 75 gold pieces, a set of masterwork bolas, a masterwork
Bola,
javelin, and a
What?
large citrine gem worth 50 gold. My God. Score.
Okay. Does our
Is this like the
does our
Great
camp
Depression
have
where
it
some guy just fucking hoarded money?
hoarded all as well? Does our
so
camp have a treasurer by chance?
so hang on. That's 210 silver,
I'm posting
75
it now.
gold.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah.
I vote for Sebastian not to be the treasurer. I
you go.
could not go
What?
back.
Why? I think out of money,
No,
I
general.
think out of everybody who understands money, I understand it the best. I'm the best at it.
Bolus.
spent
What on
with
earth is
it.
a bolus?
Yeah.
Bowlers
Yeah.
are how would you call it? They're 2 rocks
You ever
connected
see?
by a string, and they're usually
Yeah.
used to trap or trip people when you
Yeah.
throw them.
You've
So
ever
so
seen
significantly different.
Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when they go to the lost city and the natives are chasing them? They're throwing bolas at them. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime somebody throws something at somebody else, it winds around their feet and they fall over. That's a bola.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
Pretty much.
Two
bola.
bolus with a
It,
chain.
it's arguably they pulled the bull off and the Empire Strikes Back or whatever the Star Wars one was where they were Star Warsing ATTs.
Yep.
This
Okay.
thingy.
The masterwork javelin. I want the
Hmm.
masterwork javelin.
I want the money.
To be honest, with you being a bounty hunter, it wouldn't be surprising if you're trained in bowlers.
Are they simple weapons?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
Let's
but
a
I'm
find out.
actually master trained in javelin as well because I'm Wayan.
You're master trained?
It's
Mm,
my heritage, Wayan.
That's crazy.
Though, are we sure?
I think it'd be legendary.
Master, like at level
Maybe
1?
mythical.
Mastered?
Freaking- Oh shit.
Freaking
What was
walking around
our
with
A martial
Iniaco
one?
over here.
I'm definitely trained
Oh,
in it,
Marshall.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. You guys are trained.
but it's because I'm a witch as well.
I just don't know
A
that
way-in witch.
anybody would start with something at the master level.
Mm.
Is my ask.
The most you can get is expert starting off.
I'm probably an expert.
Probably, Brad. It's on your character sheet, bud. It's-
It might be. Yeah, I don't know. Because
All right.
Hunter was expert in firearm, but I had a special made me that. So, yeah. Okay, moving on. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
Oh, that's it. That is all that's at this location. So,
Oh,
the fireplace could be used very easily to, make the campfire for tonight. Um, but otherwise, there are no other threats in this area. You guys could choose to, have camp be here and go and explore more. Um, whatever. The world is your oyster.
ooh,
Choose
yeah.
on
Can
that
we
camp
explore?
should be here. We have like a stone fucking fireplace. We have an orchid, apple tree. Place is great. You should live here.
Yeah. We can live here. Set up camp permanently. You know what I'm saying? If only there was a word for that. Permanent camp. Oh, no. Maybe we'll work on that. Workshop that later. Um, can we just leave the people are our camp is coming here anyways, right?
Yes.
So can we continue and hey, let's put our stuff down here just so everyone else knows that we were here. Leave them a note maybe, and
Yeah,
you want to continue to explore.
absolutely. You could, because this is a
Yep.
really good spot considering from here there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adjacent places to explore. So this might be a great central location, at least for today. So you guys can go from here to somewhere else, come back. By the time our game for today is over, um, this would be a good place for the camp.
Yep. Happy to wander around some more.
Yeah, let's wander around a little bit.
Okay. Um, I don't know if anybody. Let's see. He
Great
shot a
old blue.
bow. Nessa casts a spell. Okay, yeah, no. Everybody's bonus for attacking for damage is still in play for the melee weapons. You didn't actually use them in that encounter.
It was like 3 spells and 2 ranged attacks.
Yeah.
So where do you go from here?
Northwest.
Oh, Sebastian, you picked this direction. I suggest you pick the next.
Sebastian is suspicious of that, and he stands there and crosses his arms and he looks around and he goes, why am I the one who has to lead the way? Aren't you the bloodthirsty mercenaries who are able to mosey on and mow down all the large shrubbery in the way? Why do I have to pick?
Well,
Ah,
of course,
come
I
on,
but
hired
you
Sebastian.
decided to take the responsibility on last time. I just thought this was something you would enjoy. You are taking the responsibility, correct?
Do you not feel confident in yourself anymore? Is it
I-
because your clothes are dirtied?
Hang on a second. I have to do some thinking here. I'm being coded. I'm being slowly pushed into a mental trap, and I'm not a fan. Let's see here. Take the responsibility. No, he shrugs, and he was like, I mean, I suppose unless you say responsibility, you mean by the general sum of needing to survive and live alongside you responsibility, then yes, of course. If you're saying the responsibility of being in charge and actually leading you people around, no. I'm going to point at that one. I'm like, that wonderfully dressed young lady right there seems like she knows exactly what's going on. So I kind of give you a wink. I'm like, go on, step up, Pip Pip, you got this. Dictate. I'm delegating you to delegate like a
I
true
feel like
leader.
not anymore.
There you go.
Shadow Monarch.
Yeah.
Shadow Bringer.
And I feel like I've maneuvered out of that really good. And then like he just turns on Stunning and just gives you just a dismissive, a disgusted look and shakes my head. I look away from you, like, no, nice try. I'm not falling for whatever that is.
I mean, yeah, you
Don't
totally got
worry, I
lucky
won't-
that all we had to deal with were bees. It was like if
Right.
any of us died, you're taking responsibility for this direction.
No. I mean, we did good. I mean, like if that's the case, he's like, last time I let us do a bunch of money, so
Shoot.
shrug.
Yeah. Gary, at some point, are you able to like update the map so we know what hexagons we've been to?
Yes, I was fiddling with that earlier and trying to do a little mark. Um, let's see if I can.
We could just put a little X in the little corner.
There we go.
So, Fallon, which way would do you want to go?
I don't know. Well, might as well go in a circle and check it all. Is anyone opposed to going here next?
Destiny will look at Sebastian.
Sebastian like gets ready to raise his hand, but then stops himself.
I think we're all good.
Okay. I don't know where the fire pit went.
It's under our bodies. There we go.
Yeah.
Are we moving the camper, or are we just moving our bodies here to deal with whatever's in the square?
So
Oh,
Yeah, that's
fair.
a lot of these will
Yeah, no,
actually have,
camp can stay in the orchard, but
yeah,
if we're just
campfire.
exploring.
Right, the campfire would move, and a lot of these actually have pop-out maps. So our whole game is not going to be looking at this one map, but some of these are just like similar to what we did with the wasp. I don't know if I can get rid of that wasp. He's dead.
Burning corpses.
Well, hive
Okay.
mind.
So let's do a survival to see how well we do getting there, how long it takes us, so forth and so on.
Can I do nature, or does it have to be survival?
I think they're the same. They pull from the same ability, so it's one of the other. I believe they're the same, unless you have something nature
Yeah.
or survival, whatever your strongest one is. Okay.
Oh, I was like, I got 18. Oh no, I got 9.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed because I'm like elven in nature, and I'm like my ancestors would spit on me right
You've never
now.
been in a forest.
You are very embarrassed because you know that it is you that have caused additional time to get from point A to point B, in the amount of like
Yep.
2 hours more than it should have just to get here because of you and your antics.
It's fine. As long as we don't come across any other elves, this should be fine. I'm okay with this.
Perception checks all around.
Oh.
There's a creek bed
Finally,
nearby.
good roll.
Excellent.
Nope.
21.
It's the
Wow.
second natural one on the perception check I rolled in a row.
Come on, Fallon. Quit showing us up all
I
the
think
time.
this just cements that Sebastian's not meant for the woods.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm overstimulated, and I'm literally complaining every second. Every step we take is followed by a complaint. So yeah.
Oof. That's actually going to demoralize everybody pretty quickly.
I'm so sorry.
That's how bad it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do this, and then I'm going to apply a condition at this point. And you're right. I mean, I think it
Okay.
makes sense. It makes absolute sense. He's a damsel. Like if you, he does not belong in the forest, and yet here we find him.
Nope. Yeah.
Maybe we leave Sebastian at the camp.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to
Yeah.
watch the cook pot.
Somebody has to watch. Oh my! Oh no, my materials left. Oh wait, no, never mind. Reginald's watching over it. Never mind. We're fine. Keep going.
All right.
He was.
There is
There was a Reginald.
a creek bed nearby, and somewhere along that creek bed, you find the body of a murdered trapper lying face down in the creek bed. Um, give me a medicine check. Anyone that's interested.
All of us were.
Yeah,
Good
he
rapper.
will.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
there.
Doc.
You're all seeing this. You know, anybody that wants a little bit more information on this poor guy.
Come on, Doc. Give me get him.
Gary, how do we know he was murdered?
Hmm.
The 50
You,
stab wounds all
yeah.
hit.
A big dagger in his back.
Well, give me a roll and I'll maybe tell you because Ola has no idea
Okay, great.
how
I'm
he
gonna
was
roll
how he was
Arcana
murdered.
because this is a
I,
Arcana. It is.
Um,
This is a magical scene.
Nope, it
True
is
crime's
not.
magic.
It's really
Damn it.
just what I said. What did I say? Heal medicine? Medicine check.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Medicine. Okay, that's fine. Medicine check. Come on, hot dice.
Eden's just
No.
gonna be keeping watch, making sure nothing smells the dead body and is coming. No bears
Okay,
or
well,
anything.
it's been there for a while. And anybody that's got 15 or
Mhm.
more, you see that this body has been brutalized before and after death. And
Yo.
its face is almost unrecognizable beneath the bruises and the wounds. Who's got the
where's
highest
the wife?
score?
Uh,
That's not
Fallon.
Arcana.
Fallon.
The highest medicine score.
Where's the
Fallon.
wife?
Fallon.
Julia. Yeah.
Fallon, give me another perception check.
What did this poor man do to get fucking brutalized this bad?
Okay.
Holy shit.
You
This
can
was the
tell
last guy that was traveling with the band.
that the
26.
that roll, like your insight indicates
Right,
that the
that way.
wounds on the body came from the same sort of weapons the hobgoblins use, and also reveals a broken black fingernail like a hobgoblin's. In one of the injuries, as in like inside one of the injuries, all this suggests that scouts for the Iron Fang Legion are investigating the woods and somehow may have made it to this area.
Oh fuck.
Already?
You also determine
Told
Well,
you.
that while the injuries were fatal, none are decidedly lethal
The
blows.
ones that are chasing us.
Instead, the wounds were shallow and
so they tortured
carefully
him.
placed, to cause
Yep.
pain and
Yes,
a
I told you.
slow death. This speaks to the cruelty of the hobgoblins, and more precisely their leader, Scarvinius. And just then, we're going to do a quick little when you see that, you think of the name, and you all just kind of like have a flashback, and you all are reminded of a dream that you all had last night. Now, you've not shared this with anybody, so you have no idea unless you start talking about it that you have all had the same dream. But here's the dream that you had. You're back on the bridge. Um, Ola has set the charge. You're running for the forest with the survivors and the sick, running for your lives. The bridge explodes brilliantly. Just at that time, um, Scarvinius and his troops round the corner and approach the chasm where the bridge was. They, of course, start shooting some arrows, one of them hitting right at one of your toes. That's how close they were at that time. But that's the closest that they get because you keep running and you get away. You can hear Scarvinius swearing and screaming. He even like grabs one of the hobgoblins and throws him off into the ravine. and he starts barking orders. And you see the remaining troops split off into two directions as he stomps back off to the Onyx Tower. Boom. And now we're back where we were.
Nice.
There is something on the
So
bottom.
Val,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, Destiny would just ask Fallon if she like found anything or knows anything that really stands out with the body.
Yep.
Well, Fallon would have passed along the information of that clearly this guy was tortured before being left to die, presumably. That she can tell because A, B, and C that there is at least one scout or scouts are coming. And suggest maybe we focus on reinforcing the camp, fortifying the camp. That's the word.
Okay.
Agreed.
And you can roll. You go through the the remains, the pockets and whatnot. You can roll me another society or just a straight up perception if you don't have if that's not trained, whatever's higher. Okay.
Is that for everybody or just her?
No, just her. She's up close and doing the examination. You are
Okay.
so the face obviously horribly disfigured, but by going through her stuff and checking out her remains and her clothes, you have a pretty good idea that this is I've already mentioned that she was a trapper, but you think this might be one of like I wouldn't say part-time residents of Fandar, but definitely somebody that Fandar would have known. Maybe not one of the like probably wasn't in town at the time, but she's known in the city. I'll say that. She
Um,
carries her name is Gilda Dravenich. I'll put that
oh,
in the doodad.
okay, probably not who I was thinking of. There was like the, I don't know, elf twins. And we did meet them very, very briefly. Fallon's certain it's not the female of the twins.
Yes, you are certain. This is not one of them. In game, like we did not meet this person in game.
Okay.
So
Good to know.
her on her person, she carries her handy haversack, which contains a bear trap, a climber's kit, 4 provisions, and animal
Yay, fun.
skins worth 150 gold.
Holy crap.
I'm taking the climber's kit this time.
Fallon will take the provisions, but she'll ask someone to hold on to the skins. Um, um, we may need them for like tents and blankets and stuff back at camp.
Sebastian, this seems fashionable. I'm sure you can do something with them.
Does anybody else want the bear trap?
You're
So
the
they,
tracker. It makes sense for you to have the
yeah,
bear trap. So have at her.
yeah, you take it. Wouldn't even know what to do with that. You said they're hides, right? Like
Animal skins, yeah.
animal skins.
Like
Yeah, I could probably do something with that. Yeah, I'll take the animal skins, I guess. I'll
Destiny
use
will
them to
take
make.
water skin.
Where's
No gold.
grappling?
Sure, he'll take both in for whenever someone loses theirs.
I just realized how much more work I put into this than I thought I did. I actually already have pop-out maps for even this stuff. Okay, so pop-out map for the next thing you guys do.
And Destiny check for like footprints, seeing if he sees where they're like headed in the which direction.
Sure.
That's also something I would like to join in on if I could.
Let's do. Okay.
think Way would probably be good with that. Isn't that your whole thing, Brad? You'd go tracking, looking at footprints.
Nature or survival, and then a +2 since you're being aided.
What's your guys' survival in nature?
Nature's 4.
1.
And your survival?
1.
Destiny has a 7 in nature and a 3 in survival. So if you just want to aid him.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
All right. So, let me ask you this. How much time do you want to spend looking for tracks?
Well, not traps, mainly just like footprints and any evidence of things moving in one direction.
Yeah, that'd be tracks. You're right. You're looking. You're
Oh,
seeking. You're looking for tracks or trace of the murderers,
yeah.
right? Okay. How much time do you want to spend doing that?
20 minutes.
20
Just
minutes.
to make it thorough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What time
Because
is
I'm
it?
assuming you do it when Fallon's looking at the body.
Mhm.
Just so, yeah.
So, you find some, and then, but you also, with that roll, I'm going to give you this. You can tell that there were tracks, but you can also tell that someone did a pretty good job of coming back and covering their tracks. So that is what you see more than tracks. You see that someone has actually taken the effort to cover their tracks, but that in itself can sometimes be a trace and a track. But you lose it very quickly. You don't get anything more than just a generic basic direction running along the creek, and after about 100 feet or so, you lose it.
Yeah, Destiny will tell everyone the info.
Okay.
Just a little side note. Do we know how long this body's been dead for? Like, is this
Yeah,
before or after the bridge?
So, right, within the last 3 days or more would be that question, or 4. It is. It is. Man, that is such a good question. It's a day old.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a difficult question to
Yeah,
ask. Okay, so
Fallon
let me.
doesn't like that.
Yeah, let me preface that. I mean, that's a great question. All right, and give yourselves hero points if you haven't already, and then +1 for just being smart so far. That's very tricky for me to answer because you guys have only been in the woods for, it's only Thursday, so this is our first week. And we said that the bridge was collapsed and it would take them time to run up the river and come back down and get into the woods and find y'all. But you went to this place. This location is scripted. You could have gone here first, you could have gone here 10th. Okay? So the answer is fresh, but it really isn't fair to say that it would just be 4 days. They wouldn't have had time to get here and do that so quick. So it's a little odd just because you came here so quickly. So I have to
Are
say,
you
I have to say
open
one.
to the notion that like they attacked this person before entering the village? Because we never saw them in the village.
No, because of the way it's written, it has to make sense that it was after because it creates the tension that they are on the look for you.
They're in it.
So yes, it was a day old only because that's the most likely thing that makes sense. But I don't want you to put too much weight into the fact that they were like just here, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
There's also nothing to say that it's not like an advance like force that's like really good at crossing gaps.
Or that they came
This
from
is the
another
elite ones.
direction, right? They didn't come in through the Onyx Tower. Maybe they, like you said, it was an advanced force from whatever town is to the north or east from, a Fangwood forest.
There we go. Plot hole adjourned. Plot hole fixed.
Yes, yes, retconned.
I guess we fill up the water here because we're right next to the stream. The body
Yeah.
wasn't in the stream, right? It was like next to it.
Oh no, her head was in the water. Yeah.
We'll go further up the stream so it's not contaminated.
I encourage. I take one of those empty water skins that Dasani had, and I fill one up right next to the body and hand it back to him. Like, here you go, mate.
So as you put the water skin in the water, a giant crocodile lurches up
What?
and grabs,
No.
just like in Crocodile Dundee, because you are a damsel in distress as far as I'm concerned,
Oh,
and
I
grabs
am.
that
I really am.
water, grabs that thing, and it's still attached to your neck and is pulling you into the water. Your comrades come save you and scare it off, but you have this big burn mark across your neck from where it like pulled at you
Oh,
and tried to pull you into the water.
Jesus.
See,
Quite
that's
the
why we
escalation.
don't just stick things in the water without looking, Sebastian.
Yeah, that was quite the escalation from a harmless prank to getting almost murdered. Yeah, I'm all like that. Yeah, I'm back in the pack. But to be fair my complaining has stopped.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
5
So
minutes.
because you're in
About
shock.
about the
Sobbing,
forest. Now I'm
crying.
going to complain that I'm wet and mad.
Yes, right. So I'm going to give us the encumbered condition. Not because you're carrying too much stuff, each of you, but because that's going to represent what you're carrying and putting up with um, with Arcane, Sebastian,
Okay.
adding time to the journey. That condition makes sense to me.
I was going to say sickened because you're all sick of my shit, but that's fine too. That'll work. I like that
Yes,
better.
I thought about it, but yeah.
That's good. I like that better. That's good.
This
I
it would only
feel
be
bad.
for walking, right?
Huh?
I hope so.
This is only for long distance walking? Or
Um,
is this just in general?
yeah,
Oh, you mean the whole campaign?
no, it's just for the travel time right now. It's adding, it's
Okay,
something to
okay.
represent, you're getting tired of him. It's a -2, okay? So you're getting tired of
Mm,
him. He's wearing down on you. It's affecting morale, and it's adding time. It took 2 extra hours to get here. It's going to take 2 extra hours to get back. I think like the two sections that y'all did today, the day is over. It's getting dark now.
mm. Note to
Then
self:
this should make
complain
our way back.
less.
Can we get like a muzzle for Sebastian to stop him from talking?
I mean, to be fair, you can just turn around whenever you want. You're from like, shut the fuck up, stop talking, or I'll break your kneecaps.
Oh, sorry.
No, and he's gonna get moody.
Yeah, Destiny would tell him to shut up for a while and eat an apple.
Oh,
And just make an apple appear in his hand.
mm.
It's
What
not
does he do with it
ground
this
fruit
time,
anymore.
Sebastian? Is it ground fruit or are you
No,
like
Is it ground? Or what kind of fruit?
since
It is ground.
if his hand is free, then it would just like pop up in his hand. And yeah, it would be an apple.
Oh, an
I think
apple, great.
I think we
I'm gonna
said that
wait.
because
We'll
you
wait.
literally bitched about it last time and threw it down like it was you were above it. So just checking that like
Yeah, it
if you're
wasn't.
worn down enough
No,
after walking around this sweaty forest all day that anything would be a reprieve.
I don't. I don't like apples. No, absolutely not. I nod at him like, yeah, sure. Then he like walks away, and I hold it as everyone's like continuing on.
Oh my
And for a
God.
second, I think like I'm gonna throw it at the back of his fucking head. But then I'm like, no, I'm too tired. I don't want to. No, I can't burn the energy, and I just throw it into the woods, and I just keep walking.
So we learned Sebastian's actually a doctor.
So here's the thing. I was originally a doctor, but then I found out something else. I was like, ooh, no, I like that better. So I changed it. I switched my thing from medicine.
No wonder your parents are so disappointed.
Well,
For so many
I
reasons.
mean, yeah, yeah, for real, for so many reasons. And that's I'm sensitive about that now. Okay, it's like my whole like backstory. Yeah, yeah. Let's go wherever. I guess we're going what back to camp.
All right. Yes, back to
Yeah.
camp. Nature or survival role for everybody.
Every 10 minutes, Destiny would put an apple inside Sebastian's hand.
That's horrible. I'm going to leave a trail of apples to the fucking woods.
Are you
They,
kidding me right now? Are you serious, Sebastian?
What?
they
Oh wait.
decay after a couple
You're
minutes.
you're leaving a
Oh,
trail for the
No,
potential like
no, no,
enemy
no,
to
no.
follow, and you're wasting food on top of
Yeah,
which.
but no. I mean, I'm pretty sure it disappears. I'm pretty sure that's what that said. And I think it disappears after a while if it's
Um,
not used, right?
yeah,
okay.
if it doesn't eat, it just kind of decays into the ground.
Not
Okay,
even
good.
within
Yeah.
minutes, within turns. So like within seconds of not eating it, it disappears.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I was gonna say I was like, because if I thought that's what it said before. Because if it was like no, it just stays until it naturally rots. I was like, no, I'm not obviously gonna leave a trail. I
Well,
don't want to be found and murdered by like that poor soul.
I mean, here's my question though. Like out of game, meta, not meta gaming, right? Arcane knows that because we're all aware of the spell that he's casting when he puts an apple in your hand. But does Sebastian know that? Because I can see him waiting for everybody to turn, maybe even pretending to take a bite, and then just tossing that into the woods like the trash he thinks it is. And if Sebastian doesn't
So
know that it would rot, it's a very careless, thing that Sebastian is doing.
yeah. So I'll do it this. I'll do it this way. I want to use. Oh, damn it! Sorry, I dropped something and I broke glass. I'm trying to clean it up. Um,
Uh-oh.
I I want to like can I do like an Arcana check to see like this type of magic, whatever it is that he's doing, so I can
Yes.
like maybe determine what the spell actually entails.
Yes.
Okay, I will. I don't know, I'll like cast detect magic, and then I'll use like my Arcana. So
Okay.
yeah, he
Yeah,
told you I'm fucking wizard, baby.
there you go. Now we're in your wheelhouse. You know exactly what it is.
Yeah, finally. Exactly. Good. Yeah. See, and then at that point, as soon as I would know, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this does that. Then I'm like, yeah, I would just chuck it, and like knowing a second later it's gonna like disappear or whatever. So yeah, every time he hands it to me, I'm just gonna like at one point he just turns and he keeps like tossing it to me. I'm like walking all slumped, like I'm tired. I just catch it and just like throw it over my shoulder and keep walking. I don't even look.
Oh, that's the fun part. Like, he doesn't even need to hand it to you or anything. He just needs to know, like, who he's giving it to, cast it, then it just kind of pops into your hand for a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just chucking them behind me every time you do it. I'm very irritated by that. But I don't. I'm done complaining. I'm too tired to like talk anymore.
Yeah, and you guys are doing
Nice.
really well as far as navigating the Fangwood Forest. Even wait, did you roll one? Let me see.
Yeah, I got an 18, I think.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
wait, did I? Yeah, I got an 18.
Okay. So even Sebastian doesn't hold you up, so it does not take the 2 extra hours this time. Uh, so you have 2 extra hours, not enough time to go explore, but if there's something else you guys want to do in camp before we call it a night, sleep and reset and do all the startup for the day, you have some time.
Destiny would do his normal check on the sick people, see if he can help them before he goes to bed.
Okay. Just a real quick
I
around the table, just to let me know what you guys do once you get back to camp, and then I have something.
okay.
No, that's it. Okay.
And we're at the
Oh
new
no, I was waiting. I was waiting for everybody else. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say if
Brad,
I was like
Tessa,
somebody anybody. If yeah, I want to do something, if everybody's like yeah, come back. Obviously, everyone is exhausted. I'm tired, so we'd go probably like to like the communal fire pit or whatever. And Sebastian wants to sit there, and he will like maybe it's out of sheer exhaustion. Maybe he's just crazy. You don't really know what it is at this point. Maybe he's like had some kind of a second come around thinking because he almost got died, and you guys literally did kind of save his life from a water monster. So he's like sitting there exhausted on a log or something. I don't know. And I look over at like the nearest person that's one of you guys, and I will genuinely ask you questions about your like life, like where are you from?
Hmm,
I try to get to know you. Basically, I
excellent.
want to like have a nice little back and forth. You get to know as many of you as I can. I guess. Yeah, I'm taking the time to learn about.
I like that, but the thing at camp is going to interrupt that, so I'm going to put that on hold until after.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyone
Yeah, it's fine.
else? Okay. When you get back to camp, you get the old like the first person, the first NPC or commoner that you
I'm
run
gonna set
into
up the perimeter and
alerts you that Jet Jet is very upset and needs to talk to you immediately.
Okay. Garcia, what's up with Jet?
And she's in the command tent. Trying to
Yeah, I guess
go.
go. Yeah, I'm tired. I really don't want to. Sebastian really doesn't want to go, but she's like, I do like Jet. She's the person with the food, so yeah, I'm gonna go. I guess talk to her.
All right. Who else?
I mean, I expected really heavily into like being more sociable than what I have been, so I'm gonna start trying to utilize some of my social skills.
All right. All right. And then Brad, do not let me forget when the moment comes that your four people get a chance at a perception check for something here in a minute. Um, okay, so you go to the the tent, and you have probably seen her do what she does before. It's some combination of spreading things out, paring things down, making things stay fresh longer. Just there's work entailed in making the provisions last longer and making what you have go further. And you've seen her do this before. Now, when you come into the command tent, she is very frustrated, very upset. Her face is red, she's sweating, and she is even more amped up than usual. We have Jet as one of those people that just can never sit still. She's always fit. So she usually fidgets with her scarf. She doesn't have her scarf anymore. She's fidgeting with her long hair, just continuing to pull at one side or the other, and yeah, very upset. And she's like, she can't even look at you guys. And she's just, maybe if we just, so that's how you come in, and that's what you see. She
Right,
sees
yeah.
sees you guys come
Destiny,
in. Oh, you're back.
Destiny would.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I'm role playing.
What's
Go
the
ahead.
problem now?
Oh, Dasani, I don't know. It's just not there. It's just not enough. I, I, I could have swore I did the count right. I could have swore. And she's like tapping really aggressively on her own forehead. She goes back to pulling on her hair a little bit. The count, it's not enough. It's not enough. Something happened. It was here, and now it's not.
Something happened with the provisions, or just general stuff in.
Yes.
Okay, let's do an investigation of the camp.
Hang on. Sit down, please. Sit down, Jet. Please. Here, I pull a stool or whatever, and I tell her to sit down. And I get lower down to her level. And I pull out my cashmere handkerchief and I hand it to her so she can like wipe off all the sweat and stuff off her face. And I'm like, go ahead from the beginning. Tell us what's going on.
Well, I was in here, this morning when we were all meeting, and it was 34. The count was 34, and then Idrin said no. He even found some more. It actually made the count go up to, I think, 39. Idrin, right? Is that what we had before you guys left? It was 39.
I'm nodding and like flipping my
Yes.
wrist in
Yes.
this. Yeah, like
No.
Continue. Keep going.
And she gestures in front of you at the table where she has sort of organized all the provisions. And there is now only 15.
Only
Yeah,
that's fine.
15.
They're just
So we lost half of it, but we did also just bring back 10,
God.
and we can kill some goats.
Okay,
Jet, take a breath.
Livid.
Take a breath. We've brought back some provisions, so we're not as bad as you think. What
Ole's
do you
going to go
suspect
outside
happened?
straight away and start investigating.
Okay. I'm going to
Yeah.
get to that roll with you in just a
You-
second, Brad. Okay. It's not just the food, you see. It's not just the food. I can't
What do you
believe it.
mean?
I can't believe it. One of us would do such a thing.
Spit it out,
But
goddammit.
there's no other way to.
Well,
There's no
You
other explanation. Somebody
you
stole
truly
them. And she
suspect
slams her. She slams her
you
hand down.
truly suspect that someone stole it, or where were they left? Is it possible that the goats got into them?
No.
and
There's
wait,
no,
no, you said it's not just food. What else did they take? Not just food, but what?
no, the food. The food was taken, but it's not. It's not just the food is missing. It's that somebody in this camp would do that and steal the food. I can't even imagine
Right.
such a thing.
That's fine.
If this
A little
gets out,
misleading there, but all right.
morale will definitely take a hit of like at least another, -1 or so.
Who? Okay. Real quick, how many of our rations were taken? Like we said,
Half of
should we
them.
have 15 left, or they took 15?
Yes, half. Like
They
17
took
was
15.
you were down to 15, so they took a little
So
more
they
than
took
half,
shit.
like
I think.
20.
Okay, that's
They
a
took
lot of.
nearly
Well,
That's
you
20.
said
a lot of food.
yeah, they took 24 provisions.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's how does somebody move that much stuff without being noticed? That's
Only
crazy.
120 kilos of food.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot of food.
You know what I think they did? Because when I came up with this,
Yeah.
I thought about the people that I play with, and I thought, oh, I get it. They grabbed a bag that used to be used to take money to the bank, and it just has a large dollar sign on it. And they just used that
Yes.
bag to carry food in, just like they would pay for things with
Yes.
money. Um, but no, yeah, that's a great question, and at this point, you don't know.
Maybe they're really strong. Because like
Well,
120
I
kilos
mean
of food is crazy.
that's true, but yes, but like if they took food, I mean that's a lot of food. Where are they going to hide it at? Their options in camp are probably pretty limited. And
They
I mean,
totally put
unless they're
spread to
hiding
the
it.
woods.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to be moving like soon. Like, why would you be hiding all that food if we're just going to be moving on from here soon?
Is there anyone missing from the camp that shouldn't be?
Very good question. She doesn't know.
See,
She's
and
been occupied with this
this
the whole
was
time.
yeah. See, this was going to follow into. This is something else that I wanted to talk about, but I like held off. I was like, no, because like I feel like that's kind of jumping to a bad place just yet, so I won't like bring it up. But now that it's actually happened, I feel like it's a good segue. how are we going to handle crime and stuff in camp? Like,
Mhm.
what is our fucking judicial?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, people are stealing from us, right? So, I mean,
And
what's the
follow-up
procedure here?
question: is this a conversation that you're having in character in the command tent, or amongst yourselves, or is this just the
We'd have
players
a
talking?
small.
In character.
Well,
Balance question she was
character.
asking in character to Jet.
Okay. And Brad, you left, so you're not part of this conversation. How would you like to proceed with your 4
In
people?
character, I've already left to go and check.
Right, but like
Yeah.
this is a kind of a touchy subject, so I need to know like how you broach the conversation with them, what
I
questions you're
wouldn't.
asking them. Mhm.
Fallon or Brad?
Brad.
Yeah, I'm going to go to each one, ask them how the day was. Was there anything unusual?
Okay, very good.
Was there anything that you feel that I should know?
Okay, very good.
You're being a lot nicer than I would be.
Yeah, roll your investigation and give yourself a +4 to that roll.
Yeah.
And then while
It's
you're
good
doing
because
that,
you
we're
have a
going to jump
rapport with
back
them.
to we're going to jump back to Nessa.
What was it? Perception?
You have an investigation or something? What is you have some sort of special thing you're doing? I thought you had a skill that you were using for this scouting or not scouting, but standing guard,
sense motive.
sense motive,
Sense motive.
Like like an insight.
insight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever skill that is, roll what makes sense for your character,
Okay.
and then
I
add
call
4.
that sense motive.
Okay.
Oh my
Oof,
god. I'm way
that
off 4.
that can't
Plus
be
4
right.
is 10.
Okay.
I
10.
feel like they,
You rolled
I
a
feel like they
2.
really like you
Like,
too. So I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
you
it is
built a
what it
rapport with
is, though.
everybody.
You know, he wasn't actually there, right? So it makes sense.
oh,
He's trying to
they were
gain
close.
this insight secondhand. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Um, they basically
You do also have
uh,
2 hero points.
echo what I've said already. That Jet's upset. They think food is missing. Um, they didn't see anything suspicious or out of the ordinary. People are walking around, people are, doing stuff. Nothing seems suspicious.
Well, if I do a count of the people, because I've been in camp more than the rest of the group, I would know how many people there are.
Okay.
See who's missing.
Okay. All right. That takes 20 minutes, and at the end of that, nobody is missing. Thank God.
Okay. Does
So
anybody
I
look
would have to
particularly
ask though,
tired?
do you actually go in to everybody's tent in order to get the count and basically take roll?
No, because if they're out in the open, I wouldn't need to go into their tent.
Okay,
'Cause
well,
at this
not
stage, we don't
everybody is
have
out in
any.
the open. Some people are behind
Correct.
closed tent, as it were, closed doors.
Yeah, my guy
Well, I'd
definitely
go
is. He's
in.
in my tent.
I'd go in because I'd want to make a count for anybody.
Okay, so then there's 2 people that in order to, that are still remaining that you need to check off, and they would be specifically in Arcane's tent. So,
Yeah,
and his is kind of set apart with not quite as good as Nessa's, or was it Corey's? One of them had a better tent than
Corey.
yours. Yeah,
yeah,
Corey's.
Karina. Hers is
But
I think
slightly better
Ori
than mine.
yeah,
Hers,
yeah,
yeah, she had a 3-tier fountain. I only have a 2-tier fountain. So
yeah,
but it
And
is what
yeah.
it is.
And she has a switch. It
Arcane
changed
is
it from chocolate to white chocolate. Um,
Right, right.
so, but that being
and
said,
is
do you like?
Arcane
Yes, it's Arcane's
is it
tent. You would have
um
to go into Arcane's personal tent to account for the 2 people that are left remaining on your list. One of them would be, does your fighter have a name yet, Arcane?
His name's Reginald. Yeah, his name's Reginald.
Reginald stays there, and Edrin stays there.
I don't know if it matters, but Reginald also has very specific instructions to not allow anybody inside my tent. That's what he does during the day. He's like my guard. He just watches over all my stuff because I'm worried someone might take it. So he's very. If you try to push in, he's gonna like push you back out. Like you're not allowed in there.
So Arcane's still in the main tent discussing things.
Yeah, Arcane
I'm
and
still in
the
the
group and the
Okay.
heads are not. No, you know what? No. Everybody is in their tent except for Jet, who's in the command tent.
Okay.
Fallon would be in the command tent with Jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also in the command tent.
Yeah, I think everyone except for Brad is really.
So I guess it's just
no reason why we aren't.
the role-playing moment
not in
here.
his tent.
Sorry, the role-playing moment here is it just has to do, in my mind, with Arcane's tent and how diligently.
If Arcane is still in the main tent and there's 2 people missing, I'll have no problem with walking directly into his tent.
Okay.
Other than the guard.
Okay.
To which you meet resistance immediately.
Well, yeah, but I mean that is what it is. But you are able
I'll
to
interrogate him
verify
straight away.
that both Edrin and what's his name are in there. So
Yep.
all souls are
I'll
accounted for.
Okay, because they're one of the ones I had to find.
Mhm.
I'll ask them if there's anything that they found strange today.
Okay. They sort of start talking over the top of each other. But it's like, no, I don't see anything. Did you see anything? No. Did you go out? I went out for a little while, but then I came back. Yeah, that's right. You went. No, nothing. We're good.
Okay, well, we're gonna search everybody's tent. So I want you 2 to stay here in this tent, and I'll get the rest of the tents with
Okay.
their whichever tent belongs to whoever, they go and stand at their tent, and then we search every tent.
When you say that, Edrin kind of gives you a look like a wink, like a can I talk to you for a minute in private kind of thing. He doesn't say anything, but he gives you kind of like a
Adrian.
Yes, what?
I don't like this.
Okay, we'll move out.
Arcane is getting nervous.
Oh, you need me to help you with something. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I was waiting for a time to be helpful. He follows you out.
Okay. When we're out of earshot of, is it Edwin or something?
Yeah, Edrin.
Edrin.
Listen.
Yeah.
Ola. Yeah, Ola. Right. You're one of the newcomers, the mercenary group. Listen, I don't know you very well, and you don't know me, and I've already messed things up with one of your party. I really don't want any trouble. I don't want anybody to get in trouble either.
Just spread it out. I'm tired of listening.
Fine. I did see something suspicious today.
Yes, and was
Oh
that
no,
you
maybe
stealing?
maybe it's nothing, but maybe it's something. But I've had my eye on Kinning for a while. She long story short, she overcharged me one too many times for goods and services in town, and I don't like her. That's okay not to like somebody, but I guess because of that, she's been on my radar, and I saw her milling about the command center when nobody else was around. Nobody else was supposed to be around. Jet had gone off to gather some things, and I dare not say any more.
Come with me.
What? No, I'm not going anywhere. No, please.
Yep.
Do not involve me
You
in
are.
this.
You're following me.
She will kill me. Sir,
I'm
no,
taking Kenny
listen. She will
into the
kill
tent
me.
with the rest of the group.
Have you ever dealt with dwarves before? She's so hot-blooded.
Forcing them to come with me.
She may kill you. He fight you. What is it called? Passive resistance. Passively resisting you.
I'll drag him
He is being dragged then. Where do you go?
to the command tent where all the main group is,
Okay. All
and
right.
I'll get him to share his story, and we'll sort it out
Okay.
whether it's
He looks
him
around
or
and
anything else.
immediately looks around and makes sure that Kenning is not there. Who is in attendance is your party, Nessa, or your party and Jet and him. Okay. All right. And then he
Yep.
ditto. He says the same thing.
Now, what does the group think?
Ness is going to turn to Jet and what is your opinion on Keating? Was that the dwarf's name?
Kenning.
On Kinning.
Well, I mean, she's short of temper, harsh, cruel, but a thief. So, hoarder, sure. I would definitely call her a hoarder. But would she steal from us? Desperate times. These are weird times. There's so much has changed. So much has happened. No, I don't know. Auburn comes in. And she sees Jet, immediately goes over to her and consoles her. Oh, Jet, honey, come on now. What's going on? Tell me about it. It can't be that bad. And she fills her in. Oh, goodness. Kidding. Oh, Lord. She looks right at Edrin. Are you sure you saw what you think you saw? He's like, yeah, he like has a hat. He takes it off. He's just like uh, crumpling it in his hand. Just, yes, 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 Auburn, yes. I don't know. What I saw, it just looked suspicious. I'm not saying I didn't see her steal anything. I just he's exasperated. Turns and Auburn turns to you guys. Well, something's got to be done.
I believe, like with all story, we need both sides. I am not opposed to bringing Kenning in.
If you gonna bring Kenny down here and talk to her about stealing food, I highly suggest you employ your best diplomacy skills. She is
We have no proof that it doesn't bode well for us to accuse her of something that we can't actually prove that she did.
We're not accusing her, we're getting her side of the story.
Yeah.
very well.
For now,
I don't.
yes,
I don't.
we
sorry.
say nothing to Keening and nothing to the rest of the villagers.
No,
Good
we
idea.
need Keening's side of the story.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Correct?
I
Like,
mean,
I don't
that
think
there's
Keening
something
did it,
missing.
but we also need
Right,
to
well-
know what Keening.
Everybody knows something missing. That's why I went through the camp. They don't know what is missing. They know something's missing
Right.
because I'd have a reason to interrogate everybody.
And then Edrin speaks up on something that you and him talked about, Brad. He's like, Olaf suggested we just search the camp. Wouldn't that be enough? We'd have to bring her in here. Can I be somewhere else when she comes in here? I can't see the woman.
I want to kill him so badly.
Well, of course, I think we need to check the
Fuck
whole
it.
camp.
I mean, we can, but that's just gonna demoralize everyone.
More than only half the people eating food and the rest going hungry.
Oh, good
That's gonna
point.
No, we have enough
demoralize us all.
food. We have enough food for half rations for everyone.
No, it's half rations for half of the people.
No, we have 25 something rations now with the added ones. We have enough for half for everyone.
So you're not even worried that we've got a thief amongst us. You want to dawdle
No, I'm
around. We need
100%
to
worried. I
solve-
said we shouldn't demoralize people.
We're very
from
worried that
searching
there's
them.
a thief amongst us, but we can't do anything without proof. At least not yet.
right.
Well, the proof
And
is in
as
somebody's
for the
tent or hidden in the woods nearby.
No.
My
Just-
perimeter has nothing to say. They didn't
Right.
see or hear anything. So I don't think it's out in the forest. It's got to be in someone's tent or
It-
buried or
well,
something somewhere.
Question about that. Are we searching? How thorough are we talking about searching tents? And who's exempt? Because clearly it wasn't us. We can all agree on that, right? Because we were all out all day, out in the wilderness, searching
But
for. So
somebody might have
we're
used a
exempt.
tent. For example, you have two gentlemen that I had to go into the
Oh,
tent to retrieve.
yeah. Reginald, yes, he protects my stuff. So he wouldn't have stolen anything. I would have known. Probably. I actually haven't been in my.
Still
You know
need
what?
to
I'll be right
check
back.
it out.
I'll be right back. I need to go check for myself, and I leave the tent.
All of your
Maybe
anything,
some should go
all of your precious
extractive.
tools, all your special tools are missing.
Are you fucking serious?
No, kidding.
Oh, thank God. Whew. Oh man, yeah, I was about ready to be like, all right, Brad, coming back 100% down on this. We're tossing tents, ripping out fingernails. We're finding out who did this.
Fallon was going to whisper to Ola though, and trying to be somewhat secretive about it. Do I need to roll for that?
I believe so. Is there someone? It sounds like there's someone in the tent that you would not want to hear this right now.
She's trying to keep it on as need to know as possible.
Yeah. Stealth.
I'm all ears.
All right. Well, she's not as sneaky as she thinks she is.
You
All
look to
right.
the right, you look to the
Basically,
left, you lean over and tell whoever what it is, or whatever it is you're gonna say. And when you're done, Edrin is standing right there. He's like, "That's an excellent."
I also feel like
Fallon was
because you're
going
like
to whisper to Fallon's whispering to Ola that it's just like we can't do anything without proof. You have the best tracking skills amongst us. Be sneaky, keep an eye out. Do watch whoever this person is. I can't think of their name. The one that we suspect could be. But don't let anybody know anything yet.
Edrin, right? We're keeping eyes on Edrin because
Oh.
Edrin is the
Yes, that's the
sus
one.
right, yes, Edrin, right?
Yeah.
Edrin, correct?
Yeah.
When you
Good.
The person who instantly puts shame on everyone else and takes no accountability. Yeah.
Edrin,
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, Edrin.
Who
Yeah.
also
Edrin,
falsify
Edrin.
provision records. Yeah.
She wants to prove Edrin isn't Keening. It's the only lead they've gotten. She wants to prove that it's not Keening. So it's like keep an eye on them, but keep an eye on everybody. Is where Fallon's mind is going.
Okay, well, I'll start checking everybody else's tent.
Okay. In the meantime, Jet, you and I believe there's something else I wish to discuss with you, privately this time.
Before we all leave and head off, no, before they leave, are we not going to talk to Kenny? We're not going to get their side? I know you want to do it stealthily.
Fallon's opposed to that idea because there's no basis for it. Right now, it's one person pointing fingers. So
Exactly.
if we
So let's get the other
approach
side
Ethan,
fingers.
it's just going to be a he said,
No,
she
we're
said.
Yes.
And they're going to be upset about it. And she
Mhm.
doesn't want that animosity in the group. She doesn't think it's helpful. That's why she's saying we're not going to bring this up. We're not going to point fingers. We're not going to talk to anybody. But I want Ola to be watching and sneaky and rule out that it's Keening from behind the scenes.
So communication is
Interesting.
because we want to destroy communication between us, between people. You're basically saying Keenan can't talk for herself. And can't
No, I'm
defend
saying that
perspective.
accusing Keening without
We're not
proof is not
accusing.
going to
We
help
need
the
her
morale of the
perspective.
group.
We are not accusing
Yeah.
her.
I think that's the
Eden
thing.
particularly does not think it's Keening.
Right. I think
I-
that's
we
the
need her
misunderstanding
perspective.
is you want to bring Kenning in, one, because she's one of the pillars of the community. Two, to let her know what has happened. And then three, just to ask her if she is aware of anything. So you want to bring her in and let her be aware of one of the few people being aware that, hey, this is the situation, this is what's happened, and ask for her
We treat her
insight.
like our helper in finding who's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't trust Idrin. I don't trust Idrin's opinion on Kenning. So I would like to hear what Kenning has to say about what either she did today or what her opinions are.
Right.
Destiny would agree.
Communication is so important. That's why we have
Yeah.
judicial
I think
systems.
interrogation is one
Whoa!
person, two-person
Whoa!
job.
Whoa.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
the Talon doesn't want
People.
to word it in such a way as to make Keening think that, like, oh, you're public enemy number one. You're our prime suspect. She agrees
Great.
that it's like, okay, get Keening's opinion on the situation. And like, hey, this is the situation. What are your thoughts? But she does not want to bring up that someone has accused Keening specifically.
Okay. So right now, Auburn's in the tent, Jed is in the tent, and you guys are in the tent. Auburn is like, okay, you guys seem like y'all making this harder than it needs to be. This is a big deal. Just call Vane in here and Kenning, and we'll just have a proper meeting to discuss the problem. We'll see what everybody has to say, and we'll see what falls next.
Okay. If
Yeah,
that's
that's
going to
good.
happen, I'm going to call on.
You know your villagers best. If you think that's sufficient, then I'll defer to your judgment.
Well, for the most part, I think if we told them to, they understand. We tell them not to share something as serious as losing food like this. They'll keep it under their hat for now. However, I would say that he should leave for now. He should leave the meeting. She points to Edrin, and he's like crumbling his. Oh yes, ma'am. Yep, absolutely. I will just go back to my tent. Sebastian, is that good? Yep, okay. And he's like,
I'm not there.
Okay,
excusing himself.
my apologies. I thought he'd left already. Half of what Fallon intended to say, she wouldn't have said if he was still there.
He's there the whole time. I heard
Can
it
send
all.
him back whenever.
Edrin is a bit of a hanger-on. He likes to hang around. He has a little bit of a self-importance uh, issue
Oh,
that he thinks he belongs on in the group's chat, as it were. But yeah, he's not really one of the. He's not really a Fandar.
He's nosy and intrusive.
There you go.
Should be killed for it.
Fair. But...
Okay.
All right. So we're
Okay,
just
what I'm going
gonna
to do is I'm going to
them.
call
So I want to
call
go
a
to
phone
Brad
meeting.
because I feel like he left before all this was settled with something specific in mind to do. Brad, what
Mhm.
tent do you go to first? Or did you change your mind?
Didn't change my mind.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the next tent in line from the main tent, and I'll work clockwise,
Mm, okay.
whatever comes in my way. And hang on, before we go any further, I'm going to call on my patron, which
Hmm.
is the unseen broker. I'm really good at negotiations and understanding and reading people. I'm going to ask him
Oh,
to assist me with the power of seeing deception or
I'm thinking charisma.
intimidation
When you
or
first said that, yeah, I was thinking either charisma or um, maybe even society, or deception, diplomacy. They all fit. Does that is it a bonus? Is there some description in that skill that adds something specific?
yes, the pact with the broker, I think it is.
Hmm.
It's a spell.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Um, it's on the board there.
yep, I got it. Let's see.
Um, it said something about oh,
Damage. Oh, it's a combat thing, but we're using it for non-combat purposes, which I think we can get away with. That's just want to see what
It's
it's.
a negative one penalty to deception checks. People who
You-
lie to them and
you offer
refuse to take
take hostile actions against you.
action again. Because he's the unseen broker, he's the master of negotiations, and therefore I afford that ability as well.
Okay. I'm gonna add a +4 situational bonus to whatever skill you end up using. Basically, I think it would be charisma, because I think deception pulls from charisma. I don't think intimidation does. Um, but whatever skill we decide to use for these in conversations with the NPCs, you must have a +4 to the roll. Now, here's the issue. I don't have a map of like how the camp is spread out versus like NPCs versus the leaders.
I deliberately said to the right clockwise
Yeah, I
because
know, but I don't like.
obviously he knows where he put his tent, so it may very well be my first tent to my right, but I'm probably going to single out a tent that I went into.
Okay. Then let's see. Give me a D20. Okay. It is it is one of the leaders' tents. You can choose which of the leaders is to the right of the command tent. Either Vane's, Auburn's, Jet's, or Kinning's.
I'll ask for whose tent is this.
Oh, I'm telling
Or
you, like I
if
don't
I
know.
don't,
We're just randomizing it because I don't have a layout for the
I'll,
camp.
okay, I'll ask whoever's tent it belongs to escort us in, and I'll take I'm trying to think of Julie's character.
Fallon?
Alan?
Yeah, Fallon with me.
Fallon has her own thing at the moment with Jet. So you actually went out alone to go grab your 4 people on this deal. So I don't think anybody would have went with you because after you left, they came up with kind of a slightly different plan.
Okay, because what I was meaning was I come back to the main tent, say that we need to search every tent, and I'm starting here, and I point to the first tent.
Okay. Let's see. Let me try this a different way. I'm gonna say it takes 15, 20 minutes to search the tents because it's quick. There's a lot of doubling up, right? Families are together if they can be, so it's not like there's 38 different tents. There's not that many. So it takes you 20 minutes, and I'll be back with you once you like get to the one where there's something to find.
Okay.
All right. And back to the command tent. So we sent out for everybody.
Fallon
The
just wanted to
leaders.
talk.
Oh,
Fallon
that's
just
right.
wanted to talk to Jet privately.
Yes.
So I don't know. However, that works into the role playing.
Yeah, well, you got 20 minutes, so this probably after y'all decided to go find Vane and Kenning and bring them in, you've got time to go and talk to Jet outside in her tent, as it were. Did
All
you
right.
bring me here to
Uh,
search my tent?
no. So I just want the information to stay limited until we know who or what happened here. But I have a very useful backpack, which thankfully has gifted me a couple of interesting items that may help with our food situation, at least in the short term.
Awesome.
One of which is a pocket tavern door, and the second is an endless soup spoon.
Oh,
Would either
damn.
of those assist us for providing provisions?
I think so. Would you post those up and remind me? Um, the that other one, that first one, I think is gonna be fun. Oh, I gotta remind myself though. Let me see.
That one, and
Oh, that's awesome.
somewhere here.
That's what I thought. Yeah, the 1 hour portal to a tiny interdimensional pub.
Yeah,
Oh, that is so great.
yeah, yeah. That's all the information that it gives me, though.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. The rest was on
I
me.
didn't know if the pub meant that there's like food in the pub, or if that just means that she's has access to like pub equipment, like a kitchen, basically.
Right. Well, I mean, you'd never used it before. Jet looks at it and she doesn't know what it is, but she does look at the spoon, um, and she says, she looks at it. This is an infinite soup spoon, you say? And she
Oh,
brings over uh, some soup that she made today, and it's broccoli cheese. All right. She puts the spoon in it, and that was all it said for the soup spoon, right? The flavor changes daily. There's not a list. It's just up
Yep.
to okay.
Nope.
She
That's all
she
it said.
puts the she puts the spoon in there and tastes it. Oh 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 wow. I wasn't really expecting that. Here, try. It's good. It's not what you expect. And she holds a spoon out for you, and if you taste it, it is not broccoli and cheese. It tastes like uh, turkey and
Goblin.
dressing.
Mm.
that'd be mine.
Interesting.
For that.
So that one doesn't actually add food. It just sort of like changes the taste of it. So
Oh,
if the kids had to take medicine, for example, you could use the spoon to make it taste better. Or if you're trying to trick somebody into take, poison or whatever, you could use the spoon to basically change what something tastes like. Now, the interdimensional pub is a
That's that. Hold on. That's not how I read it, because like infinite soup, it's like, would I not be able to just like soup in spoon and just keep eating soup, and every day it's a different flavor of soup?
um yes, so I kind of buried the lead. She had something that was already made. So that was the test. That was
Hmm.
the litmus test. If you were to just put this in a bowl of water, it would just make soup of whatever flavor. So if you tried it in just a glass or bowl of water, it would make turkey dressing soup. So yes, in
just
that
just
aspect,
taste like it or actually make it.
it
I feel like that is what
makes
a soup is.
yeah, it makes a
Yeah,
bowl of
pretty
soup.
much. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, that's fancy. Like you can make things taste like something else. I'm like, I can use prestidigitation. I can do that. Like, you want this rock taste like an apple? Here you go.
Right.
There's a body in the river.
Excuse me.
So
There's a body in the
does that
river.
mean we can just line a bunch of cauldrons and then dip the spoon in it and make a shit ton of soup?
Um, four. I'm gonna say
I
four extra.
think it's
I'm basically gonna give you four extra provision points on that. It was meant for
How does
flavor,
that pocket?
so I'm gonna limit it to four.
How does the pocket tavern work? I'm very interested in that.
Yes, the Pocket Tavern is its own thing on its own. It is a I don't know how this fits into. Oh, I do. I think it's a door handle. Here's how I want to play it, because this thing has to come out of a backpack. So what comes out of the backpack is like a door knocker. So you have to put this up on some type of threshold, okay? So we don't have a door right now, but you have tents. You could draw a door on a tree or whatever. You put this knocker on there and you knock 3 times. And then it opens a door into a pub, which is always having a lively celebration that's happy fun times for in a safe place for you and your party. Mechanically, it would probably behave like the rope trick, um,
Yeah.
or one of those other ones where the tents where you can just go into a safe place and several of you can just hang out for a while and recharge your, like do a short rest or a long rest, recharge stuff, plan, possibly escape from being pursued. So it's not very large. It's the size of a small pub. Um, could probably fit about 20 people in there, maybe. Not everybody for certain, but 10 or 20, easy. Um, there's staff, there's people serving drinks.
Food.
It's mostly bar, pub type drinks and food. Um, so yeah, there may even be
Okay.
like special guest appearances to allow some trading or some access to
Yeah.
crafting items or whatnot.
So cool. That's awesome. I cannot even begin to describe how much I want that.
I don't
I don't know
want
that
this
it exists.
information passed. I don't want this spread around because we don't know what's going on here, and certainly these are items of very high value that people are going to want to steal. But between you and I, can we keep them secret and use this to increase our provisions just enough to keep everyone sustained?
Of course. And if you give it to her, she grabs the spoon and she just hugs it against her heart.
Yeah, she'll give her the spoon.
Thank you, Fallon. I appreciate all you guys are doing for us. And she can't hold it anymore. She just reaches out to hug you.
Fallon will actually accept the hug and she will hold on for quite some time.
Aw. And Jet is a very cool and loving person, so it's nice. And give yourself a hero point. That's a great idea. Um, okay. Where are we now? People are assembling. Kenning has left her tent. Vane has left his tent. They're on the way. Did I need to do something else, Brad, with you? You were
You
at the.
said there was something else
Yes,
you had to find.
right. So, somewhere within the 20 minutes that it would take to search all the tents, you come to Kenning's tent after she has left.
Kenny.
Kenning, the dwarf. Um, her tent is a lot. Not quite as um,
Eloquent.
decorative and elegant as Karina's and Sebastian's, but large. It's almost Doctor Who-ish, like somehow larger on the inside than the outside, but it's not.
Sure.
She is just a very astute pack rat. So there is stuff everywhere. Uh, and she was able to save a lot of her stuff from the blacksmith and the forge. So lots of tools, um, lots of swords, tools of the trade of a blacksmith. She does have a strong box.
Is she there?
She is not. She left for the meeting. It is just you in here.
I'll go have a look at the strongbox.
All right. Are you familiar with the term dummy lock?
I would be because I have some.
Like
What
you,
would you call
Brad,
them?
you know the term dummy
Previous.
lock?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a lock on this strongbox, and it looks like it's set, but it's not. And if you wanted to open it, you could open it because it's dummy locked. It's just locked for someone to look, and if they're a dummy, they would, oh, it's locked and move on. But it is not locked.
I am a very suspicious person, but I'm prepared to step over the line. I'll attempt to, from the front of her tent, call her over.
Oh, so she's like almost across the camp, like almost to the command camp. You would have to shout and to
I'd
get her
yell, yeah,
to get her attention. She
yep,
stops and turns and looks at you questioning, like, and she points back behind her like she's going to the tent.
and I'll nod my head no and motion that she comes back to her tent.
She nods right back at you and thumbs her hand harder at the command tent and doesn't move.
I'll turn around and walk into her tent.
You hear something that you
Sure.
don't understand, and she walks back off into walks where she was going, back into the command tent.
I,
I was like, oh, she's speaking Dwarvish. No, she just has a really bad accent.
So this strongbox is the only place I haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean,
Haven't.
everything else is kind of out and open where you can quickly look and see, and there's no um, extra provisions here that you see.
Well, I attempted to get her to accompany me in looking through a tent. Because she chooses not to, I'll open up the strongbox. What's in there?
Sorry, say that one more time. Did you say you took some people, those 4 people with you, right? Or no? Are you doing this by yourself?
I did say that I wanted to take somebody from the command tent, but they were busy.
Oh, okay. So the 4 people that you usually have doing sk- uh,
I spoke to them in
you
order to
spoke to
find
them.
out.
Okay. But you are here by yourself, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All the
All right. Great.
interrogation
Yep. We're on the same
checking.
page. Okay. And you
Yep.
do open the chest.
hmm
Okay.
Like a
And
Give
painting of her dead kid in there.
me a reflex save.
Oh God.
I would have on that.
Oh, on the character page in the middle, armor class, saving throws, reflex save. Right underneath that, right, kind of the middle, above skills. All right.
Nice.
17.
Okay. Um, it opens and nothing happens except that the lock comes loose and falls to the dirty ground, and you don't pay that any attention because inside the chest are several odds and ends that are personal items to Kenning. There's a shield in there with a warhammer that she is known to use, and there is a bag. Um, and from this bag is sending off an aura. Roll me an Arcana check. Okay. This is a magical bag. A magical bag of holding.
Ah, I know what they are.
Do you look inside?
Well, it's the only other place to look, and you can put like lots of stuff in there and hide it. So I'll put my hand in
Ooh, your
and
hand.
pull out
Okay,
whatever,
great.
yeah,
Give me
whatever
a
I can get.
give me a fortitude save.
I know it's a dwarf, it's going to be a problem, but get some pretty good saves there.
Okay.
24.
All right. So to streamline this a little bit, there is a shit ton of food in here. Basically, the missing food is in this bag.
Well, I'll hang it over my shoulder and walk out in the middle of the camp towards the main
Well, it's a
camp.
small, like a small
Uh,
coin purse bag. It's not a very big bag, but that's the magic part of magic bags. They don't have to be very big. It's just big enough, for the opening to put provisions in. So, all right, you have the bag, and you take the bag and you leave.
Yep, and I head straight towards the command tent in front of
And
everybody if they're looking.
okay, and that's your final answer. You take the bag and leave.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Have I finished looking around the room?
You have.
Okay, yep, I'll take the bag with me.
Okay. Alrighty.
Pardon me.
Mhm. Yep, yep, yep. You probably caught it too, Arcane. Okay. All right. So we're back in the tent. Kenning and Vane have arrived. Vane is like, let me find his voice again. What's going on here?
I seem to have found an interesting
You're
parcel.
not there yet. You're on the other side of camp. You
Oh,
gotta get back. This took you like 20 minutes, so they got there before you. It's everybody else.
okay, yep. Okay,
uh,
I'll shut up.
yeah. Vane's like, what's going on? I was in the middle of doing what I do in camp. Apothecary and resting and mending my bones.
You currently have a scalp wound. You're meant to be asleep right now.
Yeah. Is it time to change my dressing again? No, Vane, you're good. We just got other problems we need to talk about. Gideon comes in. Yeah, what is it this time? Bugbears? I could use some skull crushing. Oh, and by this time, Fallon and Jet, are you guys back?
Yep. Our
Okay.
conversation would be done, so we'd be back waiting for everyone else.
Okay. So Jet sort
As
of
they come walking in, I'm discussing what's happening with the food and that it disappeared and such.
yeah, and then Jet like stands up and is like, "Listen, I spend all my day in here. This is where the food is, and this is where I am. I do what I can to take care of all of us, but I have needs. I can't be in here all the time. I left. I came back, and it was gone. You telling me the food? How much food is gone? We lost the food. About half of what we had, if my count is right. God damn it, God damn it. I tell you what, well, I gotta gotta figure this out right here now.
I mean, has anyone seen anything interesting today? Anyone acting suspicious?
Yeah, what does that look like? Does it look like a lot of outcast homeless folks almost dying, getting killed, struggling to survive, hunting and scrimping to survive for just a little bit of food every day? Huh? That's all I've seen.
And Payne, have you seen anything? I know you've been resting all day, but any help?
Oh, I've seen the top of my tent. Whatever Ola gave me last time around really knocked me on my ass. I haven't been much use at all today. It's all right, Vane. We know you're good for it. I haven't been much use myself. Soon, right? You and me both. Real soon.
The fuck?
Not that they'll be useful again.
Alright.
Once they're
Can I
healed.
do an insight? See if they have any tells.
On all
Yeah,
of them,
Or if
I'm
they
looking
are
hard.
lying.
Hmm? So to
Yeah.
Eden's
I'm
question
looking hard
first,
at them.
for all of them would be a very high roll. If you want to do one person, it'd be a lot more likely.
A lot more manageable.
Hmm. And that would be
I don't agree with what Edrin said, but I think it could also be justified as erring on the side of caution to try keening.
okay. So it would be assuming that she's being deceptive, and so to check for that, insight. Oh, we don't have an insight thing, do we? It's just oh yeah, we do.
You
Okay.
got us to add new
Gonna
skills.
make
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
with
Okay.
the wisdom.
Thank you. Okay. On a 16, Kenning, the dwarf, is much like an onion. Most days she smells like an onion. And you do
His
not,
layer.
yeah, you do not detect, you don't know her that well. You've met her, talked to her one other time before today. So if she has a tell, you don't know. You don't see it.
I mean, like every meeting so far, so that's 3 days, and then when we met in the town.
Yeah,
So
but
then again,
she
I don't
hasn't,
think 4 days is enough.
no, and she hasn't been very vocal at the meetings. She kind of is just more of a presence.
So we have no leads. We have missing food.
And Brad, at this time, you walk in.
And
You hear Eden say, "No leads and no food."
but there is some interesting things that I've got to show.
Everybody gasps.
I audibly,
Everybody
yeah,
turns.
I audibly gasped.
I
The
I
soundtrack
Canonically.
goes dun dun dun, and we break for commercial.
Thunder strikes behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lightning strikes
and we have
outside.
cornflakes from the kangaroo
We
shop.
have no proof. And then Brad walks in, or do we?
do
Dun
we?
dun dun.
This episode brought to you by Amazon.
Big hole.
Would love that Amazon
Soup
endorsement.
spoon.
So
Whatever
And
it
I
is.
offer,
there you go.
I offer up
Yes.
a bag of holding
Yes.
in front of me and
Okay.
ask in front of everybody what might be in here. Is it Kinning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
so
If
you
might
that
say
be
is
in
her
what
here,
real
might
name.
Kinning?
be in here, and you present the bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay. She says, "You tell me, boy, you just brought it out of your pocket."
Okay. The missing
True, you
food.
did.
Is Brad the thief? He's setting other people up.
Pretty suspicious. I don't know. Just walks in with a bag of,
Hey,
and says there's food in it. It's pretty
pretty
suspicious.
suspicious.
It is stuff.
But he's
I-
also been with us all day.
Oh, yeah.
You
No,
did
he
It's a
also
just
pretty
find
good
it
alibi.
very quickly.
I
Like
don't care.
20.
I'm the policeman here.
Him and his four,
I'll be asking the questions.
him and his four watch guards are in cahoots. All right, so
Yeah, I was gonna
Brad,
say we got 4 men. I only have one.
yeah, that's what she
Four
says.
men would be able to move that.
She's like, I don't know. What you brought it out of your pocket. What's in it?
It's your bag of holding out of your um, strong box.
Another
I waited
gasp.
for you to come over with me
Oh
to
shit.
check your room, but now, because you refused to do that, I looked without you. I opened the strong box and there it was.
Oh
Bag of
shit.
holding with what seemed to be lots and lots of food, among other things. Pretty big bag.
Her face turns 3 shades of red during that dialogue, during what you say. She stands up, which, she's a dwarf, doesn't give her much more height, and her chair goes flying out behind her, and the other leaders are shocked and awe and speechless for a second, and she is, I guess, triggered. Yeah, that's very triggering for Kenny. You son of a bitch! You did what? You went into my tent without my permission. You went through my things without permission. I'll skin you alive. And she is walking towards you. She reaches for like where her like on her back or whatever, where she keeps her warhammer, but she doesn't have it because she just came here.
I'll
You
slap
know,
her
this
with
is
the
a
bag of
this
holding.
is a peaceful like meeting, and then she's digging in her pockets for a knife or something, and then she just decides to just swing at you unarmed with her big blacksmith meaty fists. I will skin
And
you
I'll
alive, boy. How dare you? And so forth and so on.
Look, hang on. Let me
I'll
see
I'll
if I
I'll,
can.
I'll dodge and hit her with a bag of holding.
Nice.
Hammer inside it.
As
Let's.
she's like coming towards him.
You know, like challenging her to a duel.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah,
right.
it's funny.
Can I create a path like to make sure she can't get close to him in a way?
How would you go about doing that?
When she can, by using this, since I just need really stones on the ground, I can create a path up to that. But yeah, if I just make the distance of 20 feet between them, or a good amount, so she can't actually get closer, keeping them separated.
I'm gonna cast my focus spell on Kenning as well. My unexpected windfall. I'm gonna make a bunch of like stone and coins and stuff, like weigh her down to like slow her, so she is sluggishly slow and potentially won't hit Ola.
And
Okay.
my familiar has the uncanny ability, even though it's an animal and can't talk a language, because my broker can talk a language and whispers tempting offers until the person goes crazy.
God,
Jesus Christ, guys. Okay.
crazy. Yeah, that's literally
Keep
crazy.
in mind, we don't want to kill her.
But there's a saving spell.
Yeah,
It's just to confuse your enemy
Yeah.
yeah. She has
to the
to.
point
Yeah,
where
she has
they
to save
can't
her
act.
mind.
Okay.
It's harmless.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, except the crazy part. Well, joke's on you. She's already crazy. Haven't y'all listened to her?
Yeah, good point.
You've talked to her
Well,
before
crazy
I
this?
can't.
is like
I-
this. Crazy is like she's being told that she could have $1 million. All she has to do is say thank you
Ooh.
or something like that.
Or like finish
And
the
just
bridge.
weird
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right up her alley. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm still reading this stepping stone thing, and then Boo said something about or somebody else said something about a windfall, Sebastian, and
Me. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
This is
throw
funny.
it up there, and then Brad, throw your thing up there, and you know what? There's too much going on. We're rolling initiative for
Okay.
Kenning and you three that are trying to intervene in this, just to see how much stuff can go off before she gets to Brad to punch him in the face.
+1, right? Still for our initiative.
Nice.
Nice.
Brad, you're
Got 20. Hot
Yeah.
damn! Look at us go.
Kenning fucks all y'all and gets a 26. So
Am,
she does
am I there
actually.
somewhere? Am I there? I'm not there yet.
Well, get
No,
I
there.
don't see you.
didn't roll.
TikTok. She's coming for you.
Nope. Sorry, Brad. Couldn't save you.
I'm getting in the way of things.
I look
Oh,
at that.
what?
I see she's charging. And I'm like, we need to go. Like, Auburn, get ready. We're gonna need to real soon.
Hurry up. She's 3 steps away, buddy. Get your initiative up there. She's going to deck you.
Oh my
He got a
God.
6.
This
Oh,
is
he
going
did.
to be
Okay.
so funny.
All right. Yeah, she hits you.
Yeah, he got a 6. Yeah, he's going last. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, you poor boy.
Okay. I'm going to use her Warhammer, guys, just for the. But okay, guys, I don't have her
Her
set
fists
up
are
for.
so big, they're
I don't have her
Warhammer.
set up for unarmed damage or for a melee like unarmed fist. So just ignore the damage here. This is just to hit you. Does a 20? Yeah, 20 hits you. Oh, you know what? 3 damage. That sounds about right for a fist. I'm gonna go with it. Boom.
I mean, is it a crit?
I'm not gonna worry
What's your
about it.
AC?
This is mostly flavor, guys. Anyway, I mean, um, so she comes across the room. She does hit you. It does bloody your nose, and then she continues. She stops. Like, what kind of? What do you get out there, Auburn? Who are these people to come in here and make such a baseless accusation and to um, uh, invade my privacy like that? What kind of camp are we running here? Yeah, I tell you what, you lucky to be standing, boy.
Who said you're running anything?
I've never seen this bag of holding before in my life. How do I know you didn't put it there, one of your boon companions? Kidding. You know
Well,
me.
one of the things I don't deal in is lies.
Ah,
People I work with deal in lies,
okay.
and wherein lies the problem.
Roll, what, insight? We don't have like a detect lie skill, but insight?
I've
Perception?
got a sense motive.
Sense motive, yes.
Sense motive.
Yes.
That was that special
Yep.
one we made up.
Yes. I
Yeah.
love it. Sense
Yep.
motive. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Pathfinder 1 you, baby.
Her motive is exactly what you were hearing from her.
Hi.
She is pissed at you for doing this thing, and she that is her motive. She wants to hurt you because you did something that she doesn't like.
I don't
You
care.
do not detect that she is trying to cover something up.
I don't care. I've accused her. I think she's guilty, and that's the only thing that matters. I've delivered on my promise to the
So-
leaders of the camp. It's
So
up to
now,
them to choose what.
so now what? So Auburn is trying to calm things down.
Shit. Can we try to talk all this situation down?
Oh yeah, please. Please, Ken.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not what they meant to say. Please. Surely they
It
got
sure is.
something to back that up. Let's just hear them out before we start painting the walls any more than you already have, dear. Come on now. Do it for me. She kind
Okay,
of like,
let's empty the bag of holding out and see what's inside it, because
okay.
not
Oh, God.
everything here is mine. It
All right.
obviously belongs to you.
So as you do,
And I start emptying it
the
out.
rations come out, the provisions come out. Jet looks super excited. Oh my God, you found them! And she hurries over and starts bundling them up and sorting and counting. And it's there.
And I
It's
push
there.
her aside, move out the way.
You push. Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
I keep on pouring it out.
Okay. So she didn't
That
expect
was
that, and she falls to the ground. Auburn and Vane both object. What are you doing?
Yeah, Destiny would object and
finished.
say, hey,
Yeah.
you're pouring this shit on the ground. it could waste the food, and we know where the food
The
is,
food is,
so
food is
just hold
packed.
it.
I,
And we don't really
okay,
know
Stan,
too much
Accused
about
of
who
owning this
owns it.
bag, and I'm pouring this stuff out to show that it's not mine.
Why though?
set. That's fair. Yes, Sebastian's kind of having this is like starting to get tense. People are getting pushed. People are screaming. There was punches just thrown. So Sebastian's gonna finally speak up, and I just clear my throat, and I pull off my glasses and I clean them with my pocket square, and I put them back on and fold it up and put it back in my pocket. I'm like, all right, look, friends, we are not a people of chaos. This was a town that was established that had law and order that reigned supreme.
And
And
that's
if
what
people are
I'm
being accused, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think what you're doing here is fantastic. You are obviously the law here, or an investigator of sorts. But before we start jumping to conclusions and doing whatever this is, I'd say gesturing to like all the blood and the fighting and the pushing. And I'm like, how about if someone's guilty, we find some manner of due process in this situation. Maybe we question Kinning closer, take her into custody temporarily, maybe hold some kind of trial if it gets to that point and we feel like she actually did this with enough evidence of such.
You just try to hold me in custody, boy.
It
That's
was
why I
just,
came
I
to
look, take a step back. That was just a suggestion. Nothing's married. My father was a judge. He was bureaucratic judge in law and absolute. I'm just saying, like, I understand. I'm not really a lawyer, but I wink at, like, I don't know, like Eden for some weird reason, but like, I'm totally a lawyer.
Just
It's
an
I'm
you
not,
definitely making for money.
I'm not a one-man band. I came here to give the law, offer of the law over to you guys to sort out. We are all the leaders together, aren't we?
I look at everyone and kind of give a gross look, like shrug, like if you say so.
We are, but you have perhaps stepped over that line. You
I
accuse
was not
Kinning,
one that
one
threw
of
the
the.
first
Hold
punch.
on, Ola. Let me finish. You accuse Kinning, all but accuse her of doing this thing, and all you have to support that is that what you've found this bag in her tent. That's
Yes, of
not very
course.
compelling,
Yep.
would you say?
I
Well, the food has been found.
is it the same food? I asked Jet, and I'm like, is this the same food that was taken? You know what the food looks like. Is this the same food?
Yes, it appears to be. Yes.
All right, great. She's guilty. Bring out the
Who,
irons.
who's guilty?
Kidding, guys. Okay, I walk up to Ola. I'm like, Ola, you promised you found this. Where did you say you found this at?
Well, I can show you and take everybody down to her tent.
Okay, I guess we'll follow.
Okay.
Just
All right.
Show them the strong
Thump,
box.
thump. We go to a secondary location, and we're back in Kenning's tent. You left it with the trunk opened and the lock still on the ground.
Yep.
And it's
Yep.
still opened. And all of her mace and her shield are in there.
Hmm.
You
Obviously,
would think
it's
if I
very
was a
pack
thief, I'd
ready.
take what was in there, especially being dwarven. They'd be very valuable. I'm
Clearly,
sure
the
Kenning
alternative
would be
option is
upset.
someone placed it here, aka a setup. Would
Are you her
Eden?
defense counsel?
This is the yes, currently, I guess, because I'm the only one that doesn't think it's Kenning. Does it? She's a pack rat. There's a lot of mess, but is there a way for me to check to see if there's potentially like other tracks? There's a cut in the tent from a different angle, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
Give me a roll.
Just perception or
Perception, I
investigation.
think, yeah, investigation, even nature or survival would work, whichever one is your highest.
Let's just go perception.
Okay.
22.
Okay. So You see Kenning's tracks. She's a big dwarf. She's got big feet. There's where her stuff is walked, or her tracks are pretty easy to pick out. The ground here, it's recently rained, right? So the ground is still drying and hardening back. Um, but behind, not behind, but maybe out of the um, door. I don't know what you call the opening to the tent. On the right
The tent
side,
flap.
the flap, yeah. To the right side of the tent, there is one solitary track that does not look like Kenning's.
And it doesn't look like Ola's
No,
as well, right?
right.
Huzzah! I found the Ex Machina footprint.
I Sherlock Holmes it. I put on Sherlock Holmes and I leaned and I'm like, the case just gets more convoluted by the second.
Yes. There's some
Oh,
there's some smoking residue. You can tell that somebody stood here for at least 3 cigarettes worth of time.
Yes. Yes.
but yeah. So there are tracks coming from an entrance.
So while you're doing
I
that, Kenning walks in, takes a look. Yeah, here's my chest. This is my important stuff. She pulls out her shield. She pulls out her mace, and now she is fully armed. This is all I keep in this chest. It's for war times. And she steps up. Is it
Oh shit.
wartime?
Then how did this bag get into your chest?
I wonder. I'm
I
going
aggressively
to.
point towards the tracks.
I'm going to use a word that I know and we all know. In place of the word that Kenning would use in whatever language or dialect she knows. So basically, that word is the fuck would I know?
I don't know fuck about shit.
Goddamn
All of
mercenaries,
this has
you
happened.
talking shit that ain't got shit to do with shit.
No shit.
That's my favorite
Oh
Kenning
shit.
line. I actually wrote that
Me
for
too.
Kenning,
I
and
like
that
that.
is straight from straight from the source.
I love that. I love that so much. I lean into her. I'm like, oh, by the way, I just wanted. I'm not with them, just so you know. I'm completely separate party here.
You seem like you got an ounce of sense about you. What say you
Right? Yeah, of
stop
course.
by later tonight and we can talk about it? She leans
Uh,
in, and oh my God, Arcane! I swear to
I'll
God,
ask,
this is
I'll
what
ask
she
the
says to
question
you.
because
Just
oh
the two
no.
of you. This is what she
God.
says.
Oh no.
And I'll
Note to
slam
self.
your face.
Oh. Okay. That's I'll be right back. I step outside and I vomit a little bit.
I'll turn around as like Kenning saying that. It's like he voted against you.
Nope, he didn't.
As I
That,
continue following the
I was like,
tracks.
you're going in that sense. I'm like, yeah, definitely didn't just throw you under the bush and try to like say you're definitely the one that did it. Agreed, 100%. I'm on your side now. I love that. Okay, great.
What size tracks are these? Are they man sized or child sized?
Yeah. How cobbled are these shoes?
That's broken.
We talking Louis Vuitton?
You can't tell it just that it's not Kenning's. It's only a half track. You know what I mean? Like you were lucky to find it.
Can I use my crafting to identify what kind of shoe it came from?
Nope.
I know all about shoes, Gary. I talk about them
I
constantly.
mean, you can try, but no, it's too much. It's too. It's
Okay, that's
just
fine.
all you can tell is that it's not Kenning's and it's not Ola's. There's not enough there to tell more.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Let's Princess and the Bride this, or no, Snow White? No,
Hmm.
Cinderella.
Cinderella. Yeah,
Get
that's the
everyone in
one.
line. Put their foot in the print.
It's
Give me
only
your
a
shoe,
half
good
print
man.
though. That's
Okay, so half the shoe.
good point. Our knives are sharp now. With the +1, we'll just cut the shoes in half. See, I don't know. Between Arcane, I have some ideas, like personally, of like what the hell just happened here. But I don't know if Sebastian would say. I mean, he probably would. I mean, if things are getting to this point where somebody clearly stole something, I mean, and who would stand to like gain from obviously blaming Kenning for something? Kenning have any
Edron.
enemies?
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, yeah.
I'll drop
I
mine
mean,
up.
Edron.
so
I'll have a
politically,
look.
if I can just take a second here, in the political realm, absolutely, everybody in town is upset with Kenning. She never finished the job of fixing the bridge. She took it, got about halfway through, and then stopped and demanded more money. And it's been at a standstill for a long time. So yeah, there's a lot of ill blood, in the political realm between leaders.
Also,
I'll,
she's kind of an asshole, so that probably doesn't help
Yeah,
her case.
she is.
I'll say I'll say one other thing. When I was doing the investigation and found the pouch inside of the box, I noticed that it was protected by magic. So whoever imaginary person that this Kenning seems to think did it instead of her must have known how to get into her own personal magic box. So how on
Mm,
earth
Arcana?
would it not be Kenning?
I need you to roll recall knowledge. 'Cause I'm not sure if maybe Brad is
What do you
hearing this
think?
wrong or if your character is remembering this wrong.
What am I rolling?
Yeah,
Recall knowledge.
yeah, magic. It's my department. I can do magic.
Like 90% of the party's fucking
Yeah, like you guys literally expected what we normally all do. Like normally nobody freaking touches magic, but like Ben, and this time everyone's like, let's all cast spells. It'd be awesome.
So that would have been one you would have had to add, Brad. So you might not have added that skill.
No.
It is pulled from wisdom. So just roll a wisdom. A d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Let's see.
Okay, my wisdom's 0.
Okay. Roll d20. Okay.
17.
So you remember that it wasn't the lockbox that you were getting the aura from. It was the bag. The magical bag of holding was putting off the aura of magic.
Oh, okay, then I wouldn't have said that
Yeah,
sentence because
there was
it's
nothing magical
incorrect.
about the lock or the box.
And the reason why I took her to went straight to the tent is because it was not my job to send her to jail and hang her. It's to hand her over as a guilty person. That's
It's
what
your
I did.
job not to investigate and to understand the crime in which you got
Right.
halfway through and then
Right.
failed.
Yeah,
Well,
Ola did seem
Points
to
towards the track.
jump to conclusions based
There's
on
no law.
one sliver of evidence that was shaky at best. Would
See,
not have
this,
held up in court.
this is what
Well,
I'm
that's
talking
not
about.
my,
You need.
court's not my job.
I
My
was
job is to
just thinking about
find
it.
where
Right.
It's true.
So Auburn's comment to that would say, "No, but your job is to keep peace in this here camp. We got people dying. And this is life and death out here. We must maintain some level of optimism, and shenanigans like this could drive a spike between us. Make it all
what
fail."
I did was not shenanigans. I found the food. It's
I mean,
up to you guys to
You
decide what
did,
to do with
and for that I'm
Kenning.
grateful.
true,
But
true.
you also accused Kenning of being the one that stole it with very little evidence.
I found it in her tent, in her box, and if there was somebody else involved, they did a good job of not being there when I was. So that's the
Fair.
facts as I see them. it's up to you guys to choose what you want to do.
I mean, they
Like I
did do a
said,
pretty good job. It's only
I
half a
lead
footprint
sometimes, but I don't. I'm not the leader.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
said that before.
like out of character, like so the odds of us probably tracking out exactly who did this is probably going to be extremely slim to none, unless we go to every single person and get lucky and interrogate the right person. It could have been literally anybody. I mean,
How is this not just Edrin? The
that's
person
I
who
mean,
threw blame
that's my
instantly.
Because he's the
that,
only
that's my
other.
first thought.
See, the only other named NPC doesn't mean that it's on his character
Yeah,
sheet.
No, he instantly
That's-
threw blame. He's a coward. He's nosy.
that's
He wants to be in the
the-
pillars of the village.
yeah, but
And he's
I
new.
But
And he
yeah, but
somehow
like see,
survived, and his information's been
that's
falsy.
but like
it
I mean,
could
if we're playing
just
like
as
Falsified all
easily
information.
be. It could just as easily be
anyone,
Johnny Two Times, NPC that
right?
y'all have not met, whose name is Johnny Two Times because he says everything 2 times.
You can
God, I
muddy
hate
the water
that.
all you want, but I'm gonna go shoot Edrin in the face.
I see Edwin, and like for me, it's like this is the classic who done it, and like that's so obvious to me. That's like an obvious red herring. It's like the story's drawing us like he's like, oh yeah, kidding, wink, wink, and then we're like, okay. Then it like turns out like no, he just really doesn't like her, but he actually wasn't the guy. And then we're gonna break some guy's legs, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're gonna have a whole arc about how sad you are about that you hurt some innocent person.
Right.
Uh,
Right. You guys are, yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right to suspect him, obviously, because of the information you have to this point. But on the other side, equally as plausible is what Arcane is hinting at is like, you have no idea how
no
deep
clue.
and wide this little story arc goes, which is the damnable thing about it. 'Cause it very well could be him, and it just could easily be not, and could be something or somebody else.
That's like as a DM, like thinking about it, I'm like, that's what I would do. I would like put something there, and then it's like we need to figure out who did it. But at the end, like it's just a dead end. It's just
Yeah.
cold leads that we
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
So,
because the
and this is
problem
probably going to
is,
be a reoccurring thing.
yeah, the problem is you don't know if you're in a 45-minute episode or a whole series plot or season plot.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is going to become a reoccurring thing, and there's going to be someone or somebody that's like a spy that's doing something and like trying to like make us get at each other's throats and trying to subplant us and turn us over probably to the Legion or whatever. That's what I think is probably going on, but I don't know for sure. That's just my guesstimation. But
This
yeah,
act in
I'm with you,
itself
Ben.
is to split or to at least throw shade upon those who are meant to hold people together. Like if they start fracturing the pillars of the community, then everything will crumble.
That's true. But to be fair, I've been doing that completely unintentionally though too. So without even really
Unintentionally?
thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I was
Weird.
like definitely her. Maybe not. Oh, now she wants to kiss me. Like, this is getting weird. I don't know. Like sometimes, but I don't know. Or maybe it is me.
Can I just share something for fun about my character? On the sheet, there's one page where it says information, no, details. And my personality is determined. My beliefs, no one is innocent. Likes, loyalty forged in combat only with those who have proven themselves, meaning the group. My dislikes are liars. My character if you're not on the list, you soon will be. I like to engage in negotiations. I'm an expert. My band of misfits are my allies, and my enemies are everyone.
Oh wow.
I
You
completely
played your
agree with
character
like the
pretty good, then,
first one and the last one.
So that's me. I'm a prickly bunch. So you can understand why I played it that way.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. That's when he throws his hands up and he's like, "This is getting us nowhere. I'm going to bed. I don't want to deal with like if you find out some interesting information, please by all means, you know where I live. Come tell me. But I'm going to sleep. I don't want to deal with this anymore."
We have the food.
We do. And that took a
We
lot longer than I thought it would.
I really
to
appreciate the role playing.
Yeah,
I really
I
enjoy.
do too.
it was
It's
great
a lot of
today.
fun.
It was so good. I had so much fun.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
What's Fallon doing? Julie's a
Fallon's
little
just standing
quiet.
off to the side, shaking her head. She's like, "This is exactly what I wanted to avoid."
but we're not blaming anyone. I mean,
I am.
internally, we are
The way
blaming
she sees it
Ren.
is Ola
Oh,
accused Keening without enough evidence,
Cool.
and now Keening is upset, and now there's kind of like discord amongst the groups about, oh, did Keening do it? Is Keening lying? And like who actually did it? And like this is what she was trying to avoid,
Yeah,
was that there wasn't enough evidence to accuse someone of anything. So
right.
yeah, they found the food, they're back to full provisions and all this, but there's just discord in amongst the townspeople. And she also knows that on top of all of this, there's still the goblin threat that they're somewhat close.
Oh,
And now how can they trust anybody in the party?
threats within
yeah,
and threats without. Um, so
love it.
even though you guys tried your best to solve this without, I mean, Brad's character did what his character would do, and that did cause an issue with Kenning. Now, Kenning's relationship with Brad is its own thing, separate from the rest of you. However, Kenning does not like Brad anymore. That being said, all of the leaders were present for this, and even though y'all said, "Hey, let's try to keep this to ourselves," this is going to get out. You don't know
Yep.
who gets it out, but it gets out, and it does
I
cause
mean,
the overall morale to drop, and we are effectively at a -2 on the morale. That basically
sorry,
means that the people that are doing stuff for you, um, it just makes it that much more challenging for them to succeed
Oh, fuck.
at doing those things. Getting, especially, will not be providing the plus uh, bonus to your initiative rolls, and she will not be sharpening your weapons. Everybody else's of the town, yes. Um, the team in general, no, and Ola's like not for the next couple days, and Ola's definitely not until something changes.
Gary, if I agreed to sleep with her, would I be included in the rest of that good stuff?
You would get,
I'll
but
take
you
one
don't
for the
have
team.
any, like if you don't have any, you don't have any melee weapons for her to sharpen, so she'd be sharpening something
Oh,
or
I was hoping I
polishing
was
something
hoping I could.
else.
I was well. I mean, I was hoping I could use my wonderful diplomacy to make her less. She can still be mad at Ola. That's fine. That was kind of a fucked up thing. But also, I agree with Brad. Also, secretly did a good job. So I don't want to tell her
Yeah,
that though. But maybe talk her into like
yeah,
still helping out everyone else and still helping out the rest of us. Maybe just leave Ola out for a time being.
right. Yeah,
And
you
how
could do
tall is
that to
Kenny?
decrease the amount of days that she's just mad in general at the party, for sure. And Brad, to your credit, you do get a hero point because yeah, you did a good thing and you did it without being detected and without breaking anything or whatever. And you played your character straight. It just didn't turn out very well overall. That doesn't mean that you did something wrong. You role
Yeah,
played it great and you get a hero point for that. Um,
yeah,
so yeah,
that's excellent.
Arcane, if you're willing to, as a
I'm
little
okay.
pretty elf boy,
This is
go and knock on her
this is what
door
I yeah.
tonight.
This is what I do. This is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. Yeah. So I do that when everyone leaves, and like it's like she's in her like pissed off drinking or whatever it is Kenning does at night. I really don't want to know, but I guess I'm about to. Uh, I go and I make myself known. I guess outside of her tent, and when she goes and opens and looks, I'm there with a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff in my hands, and I go in with her,
Hold on,
and
hold on,
I
hold on.
kind of
I have to
Okay.
interject with what would happen. Like those are your intentions, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
even get into the door. Um,
Okay.
she comes to the door. Oh God, and she is just wearing white cotton underwears and what would basically be essentially like a what we would call a wife beater T-shirt. That
Uh-huh.
is not doing any kind of job as far as concealing or supporting or anything. And her belly is hanging out the bottom of it because it doesn't go down far
Yeah.
enough. And that is her jammies. And I guarantee you, she walks around camp like that at night, giving 0 Fs who sees her or what they say. So that's what she's wearing. She
Okay.
leans out, looks to the right, looks to the left, sees that you're by yourself, does not regard anything that you have, grabs you, picks you up with one
Oh,
hand, and
no.
pulls you back into the tent, and then it fades to black from there because I cannot bear to describe
Uh,
what
that's
happens that
yeah,
night.
that's not good. I didn't. That's fine. I didn't like that. I was like, I'm gonna offer to make her some clothes. Surely she'll like that. No. Okay.
Nope. She has 0
That's not what this is
Fs.
about anymore.
How
All right.
tall is
Well,
it?
Needless to say, you do
can we?
not sleep well, and
No.
you will be,
I
you
mean,
know,
what?
the conditions
I
will
wasn't
apply. Let's see.
exhausted, probably.
Yep. Exhausted. Uh,
Again.
Depleted.
Go ahead, just black it out, Gary. Just all of them. Just go ahead, and just paint the
yep.
screen. Give them all
Just,
to me
yep.
because
I'm
that's
drained,
Weekend, encumbered.
enfeebled,
yeah. Just
fatigued,
give them all.
frightened,
Dying, maybe.
a little
Yeah,
dying.
a little bit dying. Grabbed a few times. Obviously clumsy now. Yeah, fleeing. Just give them all to me. I'll take
Yep.
them all. That's
Yep.
crazy.
All right.
I wasn't gonna sleep anyway. Well, you guys are welcome. I hope that was worth it.
I think
I'll
it
make sure
was.
to use melee weapons just for you.
Yeah. You know what? I'm starting to use some I got daggers and I'm using them now. I'm not letting that go to waste because that was too much. Oh God. What a champ. I was like writing in my journal like I have a wife and I was like, man, I'm so happy. Like I've been away for so long and I've stayed so faithful to her and that's not there anymore. It's gone. Oh. And with
Hey, it's
this of all
ripped out.
things, like
It's gone.
yeah, it's gone. Like, and with this, literally out of everybody in this camp, that's the last person I ever would have suspected. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna keep this one out of the old diary tonight.
Yep.
Oh,
Already.
God, you might even have to take bludgeoning damage because she's a top for sure.
yeah, that's fine. Never works. That's fine. I
All
just
right. Now,
yeah,
okay,
wow,
moving
that's
on. Next day.
I
So
couldn't believe it.
couldn't believe it.
you'll probably last to the meeting, but next morning y'all convene. Um, yeah, we found all the food. What was the total count from yesterday?
There was
I
15
think
left.
we had
So 39, and then we got how much from the apple trees and the provisions.
Right.
An additional 10. So we should be at 49 now.
Awesome. That's great.
how many goats is that, real quick?
Goats.
We're at
Oh,
8 goats and 1 is ready to milk tomorrow.
ooh,
Excellent.
goat milk in my coffee. Excellent.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think we can start another area, but we could definitely get everybody situated for the order of the day. It's Friday.
I mean, we only have 10 minutes. I'd
Yeah.
be sure. And I
Yeah.
assume most of us are tired.
A little tired.
The players are tired. Y'all ready to call it?
I'm ready
I
to
am
do
personally. Yeah,
whatever anything.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Cool, 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 cool.